Where's the sound? Okay, it's there. So, it's Friday, we're streaming the evening because I like to do that because it's like the end of the week. So it feels nicer, maybe? I'd like to make a special mention to this year's advent calendar from, let me check, I have it here right next to me. My first stream, the longest one, I ate some of it on around the midnight hour. I don't see the company name, only advent calendar. Ah, by Laura Second, or Seckard, or Record, or Leckard, one of those. I don't know what they put in it, must be some imported Swiss chocolate because it's amazing. It's no gluten, no peanuts, and even then, it's still amazing. Anyway, let's go back. So last time, I left off at we were just about to go into Dargonus to re-seize the capital. From what we learned by on that one ship, the one with the tech priests on it, that were escaped from Cava Gamma, Dargonus has Voidveer in it. He reached it before us, and he's passing on orders that are false. So maybe once we get there, he's gonna have told everybody that we killed Von Valentius, Theodora, and we're gonna be warranted or something, but we'll see, I guess. We're almost there. Yeah? Let me check. I thought we were like one jump away. Also, I figured out how to fix the problem with the warp encounter where we have to fight in our own cabins by ourselves. If I just respec myself to one of the busted class, we should be able to take this on. Did they scan this system? The one we're in? Play? Yeah, we did scan it. Okay. So let's jump to Dargonus right away. Or at least the system. Up. Travel. The warp jump went smoothly enough, although many crew members reported strange incidents that they were asleep. Everyone affected by the incident was horrified for a long time afterward. Edira walked with a grin that the tidying up was allowed her to dredge up a vital memory and left the left sock that had only been missing from her favorite pair. Amazing. Let me just check for new routes. Okay, we can go up there when we want. Let's just make this passage safe so we have like a big old highway between all my main colonies. We just have to make this one safe and we're good. So, what do we have? Voxmaster, report. As usual. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valentius dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We've received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. I'm coming home. It will be done, Captain. After the connection to the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackles with Heinrich's voice. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonus, so I can personally introduce Achilles Calendar, a servant of the Golden Throne, who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Heinrich is like a main character. He goes with us wherever we are. Makes sense because he's with the Inquisition. Oh, a Mechanicus ship. Let me just scan all my worlds. They're mine, right? I mean, now they are. Gimme. Yoink. Next. This one. We have 12 Extraction because we did the giant project. Intriguing surface topography. It is possible that the molten rock of the mantle poured out as a consequence of the natural cataclysm or collision with a celestial body. Thanks, Pascal. Next planet. That's a gas giant. Nothing. Okay. Adidas Mechanicus ship. Is it just gonna be like a trader from the explorator fleet? Also, wait. Let me check on my colonies before we go further. Powerstone. We still don't have Bonfire of Righteousness. We just need one more project completed. You're going to get the Reaping. And you're doing Flawless Servitors. Okay. Once Flawless Servitors done, we can, I think, do the Crusade path on Foulstone. Mechanicus. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He attends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. Punish them by letting them dock at the farthest and most dilapidated airlocks. What do they want? They haven't told us. Let's receive them. Maybe this is important. It will be done, Captain. Pascal, requesting permission to be present. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you're already here anyway. Okay. The upper decks. Maybe it has something to do with Pascal's main quest, or companion quest. Hello? Is this the deck? Yeah, this is the deck where we were attacked by the servitors when we first started the game. Hey, Opticon 22, what's up?
Let us not dawdle.
He's my contact on back at Footfall. A group dressed in the scarlet of the priestess of Mars walks towards you. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You know that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow the large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others are keeping a respectful distance and casting quizzical looks at their tall, hunched leader. Despite the hood hiding their face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, who you met on Footfall. Dang it, doggy, why? Must be like a, I don't know, a courier or something. The enormous tech priest points his hand, a mailman, that's the name I was looking for. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, I think he's done. I can hear him going down the stairs to our little... This is our basement. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bone vibrates. Herald servo skulls follow in his wake, marked with the emblems of the cog. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal and Newman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you're under arrest. Is it about that little dogmatic schism you had? The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you. Diplomacy mode engage. Announcement. The Mechanicus offer their apologies. They would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to arrest a faulty unit on the Rogue Trader's territory. Inspect the priests. Thanks, Pascal. Yeah, you identify the rare armor of the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated, mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe, to the point of endangering its operation. Scraps of flesh that show from under the steel have terrible chemical burns on them. Every now and then, convulsion shakes the Omnissiah servant's body. A painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There's an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over his fellow, inspecting his state. On what charges are you arresting them? Who are you? The servo skulls translate their master's powerful binary howl into hurried chatter. An instrument of the Omnissiah authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by the call sign Tarsus and Newman. Identification code recognized and confirmed. These units are who they have declared to be. Why are there so many Newmans? What charge? This heretic is accused of stealing personal ID codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kappa Gamma, and an attempt on the life of the servant of the Messiah. Oh, those are the other people. Somebody else, right? The one who makes... the guy we found on Kappa Gamma. A deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Messiah, I accuse. A lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. The statement is false, tech brother. Tarsus Hanuman is willingly undergoing holy torment, which, however, does not affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanuman, we have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the rogue trader Von Valentius, we have headed here with the goal of meeting you, / intercepting you, / engaging you in combat. Do you have proof? According to archives entry /1A Magos Tarsus and Newman served on the ship, identifier classified, in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation / assassination attempt. How, owing to a statistical fortunate coincidence by the Omnissiah's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model, which would preserve his vital functions. The sound from the text priest's vox is like the moan of a bending steel. Quoth the serval skull, for vengeance I thirst as I tread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks. Analysis of the security system showed that the assassin infiltrated the regularly using Tech Brother Tarsus' unique ID code. Someone has stolen / duplicated Brother's Tarsus' identity, which is a third-degree transgression, and the unit making the alleged criminal claim of being Pascal Anuman is known to have previously used / entered the code. Do you have to roar? Negative. Upon completing his sanctification procedure, Tech Brother Tarsus vowed / modified his engrammatic augmentics algorithms in order / never to / desecrate / sully / tarnish / is / mouth / vox / cognitive process / with flesh peak. The serval skull screech. Mine is a pure and binary tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. How you suppose Pascal was involved with Cava Gamma? Our data suggests that the unit which used Megos Explorator Anuman's identity ID code performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array. Introduced data deemed to be scrap code. Let us untangle this together. Request approved, ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarsus gives you a haughty look and lets out a howl of wrath. Archiving Tech Brother Tarsus opposes lay... Tech Brother Tarsus opposes lay participation. Ah, me. The unit Opticon 22 advised in favor of the House Valentius representative's participation request. Hello, Imperium. I insist on a joint investigation, and an unexplained arrest of a rogue trader's retinue member stands in breach of the law in my warrant, granted entitlement or persuasion. I have been there and he didn't do anything. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Brother Tarsus' consent to the co-participation of representatives of the Val Venetius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy! I refuse help from lay people. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. Oh. Pascal freezes, but green spark lights up in his visors. That's bad. Green is heresy, if I remember right. Heretics. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice, "Let the cycle be discontinued." You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his own Vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention, priority notification, service units of Kappa Tread, supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat, and reinitiate negotiations. Heretic Pascal, I will wreak punishment on you. Retreat. Okay, well that's good. Thanks, Opticon. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Opticon's gonna leave, but the Tarsus' forces are gonna stay. Well, sucks to suck. We have Cassia and Argenta, so we win automatically. Take your time. Okay. Argenta. Wait, come on. Come to chaos? Who said that? Huh? Who said that? Huh? Who said that? Okay, I don't know who said that. Somebody did. Cassia here. The melee boys. Just try not to be inside of Argenta's line of fire. Hopefully they don't have any AoEs. Cassia's turn. Help Argenta. Argenta, boost. Boost some more. Move up. Momentum. Shoot. Boop. Amazing. Marcus. Argenta. Argenta. Shoot. Do a murder, please. Nice. Got 2 hits, that's good. That's Cassia's turn for real. Okay, Cassia, you can just take a big look. Come here. Boost your damage. Let's see if... Oh, it's too late. I should have given somebody else a turn. Well, too late. Do a big look. Nice. Extra turn. Argenta. Argenta. You get... use a regular attack. Gain some versatility stacks. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That's Marcus's turn. Ooh, extra turn. Let's give it to Marcus. Okay, Marcus, you're gonna boost Cassia to hell and back. And that should give us the win. Extra resolve, Cassia. Extra damage, Cassia.
It's as good as done.
Extra aim, Argenta.
Who if not me?
Extra turn, Cassia.
Accept your lot.
Cassia. Boost your damage again. Give a big look. That won't be enough damage. That's gonna be enough damage. Let's see, who can we kill? This guy. Murder. Next. Okay, we kind of lost a whole bunch of damage because, damn it. AoE. Ah. Now we can do a whole bunch of tiny murders. Nice. One more big look. Nice. Some more tiny murders. Boop. Who's next? Let's see. This guy and Tarsus himself. Boop. Get him. Boop. Next. Boop. Thank you, Cassia. And the last guy we just can't see. Let's give him the special order.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Okay. That's pretty good. Can you shoot again? Shoot him.
I'll make it happen.
Damn it. Oh, the we glitched? Oh, it's because of the heroic action. Argenta, have an extra turn.
I'll see to it personally.
You can't move. Damn it. You can't shoot either. Well, too bad. Bit of a waste. Shoot again. Murder.
On it.
Pretty good.
Fuse.
And it's his turn. I mean, that's pretty much all of our turns.
The Emperor is on our side.
Can you bonk him with the staff? Bonk.
The Inquisition sends
Nice.
their regards.
Argenta, go and finish this.
God,
Go here.
move through me. Be the
You're gonna get
fire
a free attack at 200% damage boost
Doubt is for the weak.
without friendly fire.
As the Emperor commands,
Okay.
I act.
And I press the win button. Win. Easy peasy. Thank you, Cassia. Even better than Argenta. Oh, Opticon. Welcome back. So what now? What are they saying in the background? Ita Domine? You guys speaking Latin back there? Requesting cessation of hostilities. Help your brother. The unit that calls itself Tarsus and Human is dead. This material asset is beyond restoration or reuse of spare parts. After a pause, Pascal bows his head and a dynamic requiem pours out of his vox. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the young Messiah. I'm sorry you had to do that. I regret I have a negative assessment of that event as well. The Adeptus Mechanicus are still accusing the unit identifying as Pascal of criminal theft of a unique ID code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I'm not authorized to immediately arrest the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates amongst us. The piercing voice from the Vox system is more overwhelming than Tarsus's thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that live in this battle harness succumb to their suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now the torment is over. I think something's going on with Pascal. We keep finding people who has the same name with him. Now that the torment is over, I declare them martyrs, and I'm requisitioning Tarzan Hanuman's neural augmentics for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. As the astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmentic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Listen silently. Okay. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony of your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled pain, superb faith intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind was at merge was morbidly affected. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge, yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let this cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon's knees press on his floor. His scarlet hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The shine pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrade. What just happened? The Voxen says somewhat tentatively, I have decided to back up on my words with an excerpt from one of the blessed Armanat's sermons on loss of internal and external functions, verse 4. Manesis has deemed it appropriate. Okay. Why are they genuflecting? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah have discontinued were last spoken. Oh, they're part of. Okay, they're on Pascal's side of the schism. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. Is that how you refer to Armanat? The Messiah of discontinuing? Following Archmago's Armanat's partial laicization, removal from the chain of command, there was authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle which were passed around the Cognizance fleet. It was in fact a title used by many in times past. Is teaching not heretical? This statement is false. Contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah prefer to believe, the fleet's Supreme Conclave never formulated a statement on that decision. Damn it! 37% of the Supreme Conclave members openly supported Archmago's Armanat's views and disappeared from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Do you know where Armanat is now? No. Wait, what? Okay. Were you amongst his followers? Negative. I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved? The data received provides a basic for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus' hypothesis into questions. Out of respect, due to the lack of authorization to indict followers of the Messiah of discontinuing, we will not proceed with the detainment. Okay. The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, tech brother Opticon 22. So I have an idea. Maybe Armanat, his punishment, was to be separated into multiple consciousnesses. That's why they all have the same name. And that could explain why the ID thing, or the, using a copy or whatever it was, how that could work. You can stay if you want. Request declined. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, expresses gratitude for the hospitality, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall. Okay. Pascal Mecadendres briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. Okay, bye. Now, back to what I was doing. Okay, do I get loot, by the way? No? No loot? Yes, loot. Yoink. Nothing new. Okay, never mind. Wait, what was that? Ooh, a torpedo launcher. Audacity of Janus. 4 Alderi sonic torpedoes with 30 damage each. Well, that's an upgrade. The Audacity of Janus. I don't know where we got that, but that's probably from the Carling development. Gimme torpedo tubes and lance weapon. So I can have all torpedoes or all lances, maybe. Interesting. I think torpedoes are more... I think they're both valuable. The lance lets you use some long-range pinpoint accuracy every turn. And the torpedoes let you do some mind games every other turn. And if you're lucky, you know, blow up a ship. Technically, it does more damage on impact, but because it's spread over 2 turns, maybe even 3 turns, the DPR, damage per round, is decreased. Maybe. I mean, it says 4 torpedoes that do 30 damage each, so that's 120 damage, which is a lot. More than the lance go. Am I on the map? You know, maybe I should talk with Pascal. Let me do that. No, that's the wrong button. Back to the bridge. Before we go to Dargonus. Bug report. You know, maybe I should have filed the bug report for that one thing. Or, yeah, I think I'll file... Whenever that next props up, I'll file a bug report. Okay. Pascal. Where are you, buddy? There he is. Hey, Pascal.
time may be longer than usual.
The Augmentic used to be housed inside the skull of Tarsus. Okay, have you found anything out?
The data is scarce. His identification code is the same as mine, and his memory contains data confirming that the assassination did take place. Unfortunately, some of his memory was damaged by pulses broadcast by his battle harness. I can assert with some confidence that he was who he claimed to be, and that he served the Deus Mechanicus earnestly and eagerly.
And
My study of the minds of the tech comrades, Abel, Tarsus, and Demence, has revealed an anomalous similarity between the patterns of damage their memories sustained. What I attributed to cognitive idiosyncrasies, synaptic damage, and the distortive action of scrap code may be the result of a different kind of influence. The undecryptable data fragments in their memory arrays are mysteriously symmetrical.
do you also have that same data missing? You give out the impression of a paranoid madman.
Notwithstanding his permanent state of agony, he was not cognitively dysfunctional. His desire to immediately destroy the object he had deemed profane was partly dictated by his engrammatic augmentics, which were receiving imperatives from his battle harness.
That battle harness seems like more of a pain than anything. It didn't even do anything.
In light of the oddness of our matching identification codes, I find merit in his hypothesis as to the existence of a clandestine malevolent agent or conspiracy operating inside our fraternity.
What do you think was behind the assassination?
No data available. I will hypothesize that the assassination was instigated by an enemy of the Blessed Amanat's doctrine. I accept the possibility that the assassins were targeting me, only to be led astray by Tarsus and my own identical identifiers. I am concerned about the fate of Archmagus Amanat. According to Opticon 2-2, he went missing in the wake of the incident on an Arch Mechanicus, Helmetico. Information about that ship and its perishing has been purged from the archives. I accept the possibility that the incident on the ship, the concealed data, and the assassination have all been part of a single conspiracy.
You've also been hunted when we first met you.
This statement is true. There were also the bodies we discovered in the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium of unknown infiltrators who had posed as members of the cult of the Final Dawn. There is merit to the hypothesis that all carriers of Magos Haneman's identification code are targets of persecution.
Are you surprised Armnat's words had such an effect on Opticon 22?
I was not knowledgeable as to how popular Blessed Amanat's teaching was in exploratory circles. The Cognizant's fleet is massive. His ideas might have found a larger following on its periphery than in the Mother Squadron.
Maybe this is all part of the mastermind plan, doohickey, thingamajig.
It's a valid hypothesis, but not a very likely one.
Dang it.
Its truth value is irrelevant, as it does not contradict the necessity of establishing the fate of Archmagus Amanat.
Armanat was a believer and he caused a schism. Tarsus was a believer and he turned into a zealot. Faith can be dangerous.
Faith is dangerous. Faith is the prerogative of the spirit, and a spiritless mind is an enemy of all existence. Without faith, there is no meaning in anything, no point to any aspirations or limitations. But faith can take different forms.
Yes, lecture me more.
The form of prohibitions established by unknown elders. The form of an audacious violation of those prohibitions. The form of following dogma or of schism. The form of following the cycle or of discontinuing the cycle. In a system with two courses of action, schism is inevitable, and only one of these paths will be true, as truth is discreetly separate from untruth.
Believe in myself. Shackles. Religious debate. I like this here. My faith is more than a mere set of rules. It consists of ideals, which sometimes come into conflict with dogma. I've been given the gift of will to set the dogma straight.
The Omnissiah has
That sounds like the discontinue the cycle position.
the quest for knowledge. The fact of its existence confirms that reason is yet to comprehend and quantify the universe in its entirety. This precludes the existence of any prohibition that could be considered universally relevant. All limitations need their exceptions, yet exceptions belie the inviolability of prohibitions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So perhaps you'll find more.
I will continue my research into the Blessed Martyr's memory with all due reverence.
Okay, bye.
May your labors
Be effective and fruitful. Okay. Is there anything to say? I don't care. It's fine. Back to the Expanses map. Dargonis. Ooh. I like how the colonized worlds look. With those giant circles. Administratum or my palace? Let's start with the palace. We can go to the Administratum never. Maybe later. We'll see. Wait, is that where Heinrich's wants to be? That's where Jay wants to be. I don't care, Jay. Stay there. Whatever. I did say I wasn't gonna help you with that. That was dumb. A dumb idea. Even if it's part of your companion quest, I don't like you, so it doesn't matter. You had a bad fight introduction. It's a pretty big palace, I think. Hello? I'm home? Ooh, glory to the great rogue trader. Greetings, long live the rogue trader. Glory. Uh-oh. Ooh. Nobles, whisperings. Greetings, your lordship, says everybody. Mortis. Death. Or an hourglass and Mortis wrapped over it. Hmm. Hello? Have you seen Voidveer? Clementia Warzurian, the Emperor protects. Welcome home, your lordship. The stately woman in a long, full-dress uniform makes a graceful courtesy. Her short graying hair does not obscure her stern features. I am Clementia Warzurian, Court Chancellor of the Von Valentius dynasty. On behalf of all of Dargonis, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodore von Valentius. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all, but as one star expires, another always flares to life. Although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the Trade Dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Clementia. Abelard offers a reserved nod. She nods in return, and the lines on his brow softens ever so slightly. The young man... Achilles. The young man quickly brings a respirator to his burnt face, and bows his head courteously. His raven black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Achilles Calendar, Secretary of the Administratum Department. I hope your journey to Dargonis was not darkened by any unwanted troubles. It was full of stuff. The Emperor protected us on our journey to the stars. Achilles make the sign of the Aquila, and may he remain merciful to us till the end of time. Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds? Or perhaps we could sate your curiosity by answering any questions you might have? Governor Urban de Dravestein has been notified of your arrival in Dargonis, and will visit the palace shortly. Damn it, doggy. The preparations for the official visits are well in hand. Lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Warzurian. Why isn't the governor here? That's a good question. Why isn't he here? The governor's residence is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dargonis. We sent word as soon as we erected the system, but it takes time to travel the great distances of your domain. Project has succeeded. Chancellor Wazarian appears unruffled. But you cannot shake the thought that the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture designed to test the limits of what is acceptable when it comes to interacting with a new rogue trader. What did you say your last name was? You heard correctly, Lord Lordship. I am of House Wazarian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter and direct descendant. The succession of service is an effective good. It grants new generations understanding of their function with the mechanisms. Chancellor Wazarian has held her position at the Von Valentius court for many years. She earned Lord Captain Theodora's respect through great acts of great perseverance. There's no room for doubt. Blood has nothing to do with it. Sure. I was simply asking. Time will tell. Blessed those defending humanity's domain. You have reason to be proud. All that concerns me is the prosperity of my protectorate. For House Wazarian, your dynasty's well-being is of paramount importance. I would like to rest. Where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. There's also where the study and the audience chambers are. Achilles' face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked up since her last departure, but on account of your arrival we've arranged for it to be tidied up. It is ready whenever you may need it. Dismissed. I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare me a few minutes? I'm certain that you will find my report on the state of affairs in the Von Valentius Protectorate most useful. That does sound useful. Thanks. I'm supposed to find another information cache on this place. Talk to Achilles. Oh, hey, they're all scattered. It's like another hub, like my bridge. Anything new to say, Roulette? By the way, where is she? What? Oh, there she is. Barely yet? Really? No, nothing. The walls of your home suffocate me, Elentak. Okay. Thanks. There's Jay. Don't care. Oh, there's loot. Oh, I do care. Give me loot. Damn it. I have to do the tech use. It works. Pascal's not with me to do all this stuff. Bleh, bleh. Fight today. Astra Militarum recruitment poster. Yoink. So does the Astra Militarum of this planet work for me? Or they're like a different branch altogether? Maybe they're just the planetary guard. That makes more sense. Any more loot? Yeah, I don't really care. Let's go back to the palace. Up. My chambers. The Von Valentius Palace. Oh, I can almost see that. Did they just say Von Valentius? Valentius. I think that's what it says. Okay, there's more people. Servant. Oh, hello. Welcome, your lordship. Let me inform you of the location of the chambers on your dynastic estate. The main throne room is up the stairs and straight ahead. Your subject Achilles informed me that the ability awaits for you. If your lordship wishes to rest, then your personal chambers are on the right. Damn it, doggy. Read anything, whatever your soul desires. I'll be right next to. I'll be right next to your chambers. He's been barking a lot lately. Let me check on him. What's got him spooked? Sorry. I got lucky. This time was a delivery. Thank you, doggy. I'll tell him he's a good dog afterward. Let's go to our personal chambers and see if we can find that cache that we're supposed to find. There it is. Greetings, your lordship. Glory to the rogue trader.
This could be an opportunity.
Boots. Breeze catcher's boots. Okay. The leather cover bears the name of the authors of most philosophers, intelligence from Dargonus. Yoink. There's like a cogitator. Fireplace. There's a faint mark on the polished mantelpiece, which was likely left by a glass. A glass or glass? That's important. Electrified Snardnet. A Xeno artifact. This antique piece of furniture is obviously well cared for, but its surface is still covered with lots of scuffs, scratches, and stains. Traces of the previous rotators who sat at this table. Let me try to pick the lock of this lock safe. Oh. A multi-melta. A heavy weapon, I think. Cool. I'll give that to Pascal. That seems like an upgrade. Is that my balcony? Wow, a balcony to... it's alright. I think I prefer if my balcony you let me saw some green vegetation or something, but I'm pretty sure this is an entirely... At least this palace is going to be entirely surrounded by gigantic... Oh, look at this, a giant statue. That God Emperor statue? I don't think so. Anyway, cool. Cool looks. So, a cogitator array. The cogitator is producing rhythmic sounds. Okay. A plaque can be seen on... Hey! Look at that, that's the picture I used. Alas, the inscription is completely indistinguishable due to patina. Okay. I don't even know what patina means. Secret things. Oh. By bringing your hand to the scan panel behind the book, you open a hidden door. The beg for the head of the dynasty is befitting the stature of its owner. Sure. Secret chamber. Oh, what the hell is that? Huh? A Xeno artifact rests in a stasis field. A gun? A las gun? A mysterious item undoubtedly crafted by inhuman hands. That looks like a las gun, honestly. Oh well. Some random loot. More random loot. Xeno artifacts. The shelves of the library are laden with dusty tomes. Your eyes lingers on the works of several administratum adepts and the memoirs of some unfamiliar explorer of some distant death worlds. Mysterious item crafted by inhuman hands. Same thing here. Oh, sit down. Mysterious item. Oh. A Zed cloak. When the wearer hits an ally with an AoE attack, the wearer gains +1 stack of Zed effect. Oh, that's good actually. Plasma Phasmer glove. +10 bonus to tech use and the increased damage with plasma weapons. Maybe I'll give that to Pascal. But I have to have a good plasma weapon. The rare books arrayed in the shelves. Pretentious bindings. A couch. Okay, let's sit down on the chair. Oh. The small secret room is remarkably quiet and almost homely. Perhaps your predecessor used it when she saw complete solitude. Listening to the muted melody coming from the Vox speaker, you can easily imagine Theodora reading a book with a glass of expensive wine in hand. Have a glass of wine. 3 sealed bottles sit on the sturdy-looking low table. They're labeled Grandmaster's Blood, Boon of Terra, and Flame of Purity. It's Flame of Purity, that was her favorite alcohol. Idira told us that. Recall the vision of the past that Idira told you about. Flame of Purity. The wine fills the glass, glittering in the dim light of the room, like liquid gold. Its tangy flavor burns your throat, leaving behind a spicy, breathing aftertaste. You hear a short, faint hum as an unseen motor stirs into motion. Choose a book. Several books are stacked next to the sofa. Some appear ancient, while others look like they have never been opened. Among Theodora's data that's been restored using a cogitator, there's a phrase, Litanies of the Multiforce. Yeah? As you pick up the book, a hidden button in its spine clicks under your finger. Change the music. The vid screen of the data slate before you displays the name of several Vox symphonies. Lower Imperium success. You recognize the melody that is playing right now. That's the first of the 36th part of the Symphony of Honor and Duty. Let's try part 2. The music in the speakers momentarily grew louder, filling the entire room, then goes back to normal, seemingly without any change. The room responds to your reaction with a quiet, grinding noise, and a small nook reveals items in the nearby walls. Inside you find a databank bearing the Von Valentius coat of arms. Hey, we got the cash. Nice. Okay then. Let's go to our throne room. Unless there's something else we need to explore. All my companions hang out over here in this hall. Oh wait, this is the throne room. Okay. Aristocrat, Edira. The Von Valentius dynasty throne, a visible symbol of the Rogue Trader's power, which now belongs to you. Your Lordship, Clementia bows her head politely. For a stranger to a Rogue Trader, she is dressed rather simply. A parade doublet, polished boots, and a comfortable cloak. She bears a saber in a gilded scabbard, whether for show or protection, one could not say. Only her ring with the Warzerian coat of arms indicates that she is of the highest social stratum. The governor is waiting on the periphery of the palace. Please let me know when you would like to see him. Our honest test failed. Clementia is different from most noble, not just in the way she's dressed, but in her bearings too. Let me wait a bit. I do not concern myself with the governor's pleading, but I must warn you. Your action or inaction may be interpreted in a certain way. Okay. Where's the guy that I'm looking for? Achilles. 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 He was supposed to wait for me at the throne room. Was he not? Yoink. Servant. Rosarian. Ah, there he is, Achilles. Also, Cassia's hanging out right next to a loot cache, so I'm gonna take it. Yoink. Damn it. We're getting lucky with our rolls. Hello, Autumn Cox. Sorry, I was kinda focused on the game. Boop, 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 boop. You're just so good. Yoink. Where was the guy again? Achilles? Achilles. Hello. The slender figure clad in robes made from expensive fabric shudders from violent coughing. Pressing a gilded respirator to his face, the man takes several deep breaths. Ugh. Achilles, it's been many moons. I hope your cousin is feeling well. Achilles covers his burnt lips, trying to suppress a coughing fit. She's in good faith. She sends her regards to you, as well as her wishes for your swift return. Heinrich frowns. For as long as the stars shine in the sky, my vigil continues. So it does. Achilles thumps himself on the chest with his augmented hand. I'm not so foolish as to fail to notice a conversation in code. Your insight deserves credit, Rogue Trader. Then again, I expected nothing less from Theodora von Valentius' successor. Heinrich looks at Achilles. Allow me to introduce Achilles Scander properly. In addition to his duties as Secretary of the Administratum, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Mascus Calendar was transferred into my remit by a colleague who's engaged in other matters in the Cornish Expanse. I'm sure you'll find Achilles' services useful, especially when dealing with the schemes of humanity's foes within the borders of your protectorate. Is your favorite game? Yeah, sure. It's a new game. I'm still not done with it, but it's amazing, so yeah. Greetings, Lord Marcus von Valentius. Allow me once again to express my deepest condolences on the loss of Lady Theodora. I'll do everything I can to track down and destroy all of Voigtvir's accomplices on the capital world. What, didn't he come here? Do you know anything about what happened to Voigtvir? Words of his treason reached Argonus too late. Conrad came to the planet and left it almost immediately. Ah, so that's what happened. Once he had sown discord in the minds of the gullible and naive. The worst of the rumors he started was that you were the one responsible for Lady Theodora's sudden demise. Of course, your loyal subjects did their best to skin alive any who showed signs of doubt. But it seems unlikely that the wardens got everyone who has allowed doubt into their hearts and now nurtures it in secret. Maybe the governor is one of them. What are your responsibilities? Officially, I'm a secretary of this world's administratum. Less officially, I can't disclose even to you. In short, I collect and investigate reports of heresy taking root on upstanding planets of humanity. Above all else, I'm concerned about the Xenos threat that hangs over the entire Cornish Expanse, including your protectorate. Sadly, my mission was complicated by the recent warp disturbances. I am still trying to re-establish contact with many of my agents. Do you know anything about the cult? My knowledge is deplorably limited, your lordship. All my attention has been focused on tracking Xeno activity. I'm certain that Master Von Calyx can tell you much more, okay? About your unofficial work? Yes? Do you serve me or the Inquisition? He glances at Henrix. And whom does the Rogue Trader serve? The Golden Throne? The Protectorate? Could be that the one stands from the other? If so, is there any sense in discussing it? Can I have your agents' names? No. There's no point in pressing my agents. None of them will ever reveal such vital information, especially not in my presence. Okay. I thought, oh, well. Okay, other questions. You promised me a report. Wait, the scars on your. No, let's first go with the report. You promised me a report on the present state of affairs in the Protectorate. I've already forwarded all official reports to Seneschal. As for the information we're having right now, the conversations we're having right now, I wouldn't trust any paper or data displayed with this content. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of the Argonus political environment. You, however, have only just arrived on the capital world, and I thought it would be best to bring you up to speed. Frankly, the nobles on Gargonus, much like nobles on most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest, or whoever they deem to be the weakest. The nobles of Dargonus are well respected, rich, and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and found many ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue trader. Every family pursues its own selfish interests, and each one expects that with the transition of power, they'll retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the Drimstev, the Gaprak, and the Sauerbachs. I would also mention the Warzurians, not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of Lady Theodora's inner circle, to the Blue Blood's great displeasure. Interesting. All the drive stems. They are the ancient governor house of Dargonus. Predictably, the greater the wealth of the Von Venetius Protectorate, the fuller the coffers grow. Their reputation is flawless for one detail. We have evidence that Urban, their Drivestem's rivals, seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victims to Xeno's raid. I find these attacks are always little too advantageous for the Drivestems, but we lack solid proof. It might never surface. The closer an official is to a rogue trader, the braver and safer they feel. I just like to remind everyone that rubbing shoulders with Xenos is heresy. That can be overlooked only in the case of the Von Valentius heir, not his servants. Thanks. What makes the Gaprak special? They hail from a remote forge world, and amongst their distant relatives are many servants of the Omnissiah, and the house itself is close to the cult of the Mechanicus, both in spirit and in business connections. The Gapraks oversaw the industrial shipments within your protectorate until recently. Ever since astropathic communications with Kava Gamma was severed, they've been quite concerned about the security of the planet. I've been there. These are grim tidings. It's a tragedy that an industrial world of such tremendous capacity was brought down by the pernicious influence of the archenemy. Perhaps my colleagues can pick up the cultist trails in a cold void. About House Sauerbach? Religious and hard-working. The Sauerbachs hold many enterprises, including distillation manufacturing that produce promethium. I must note that lately members of the Sauerbach family have been prone to overly liberal statements about the Von Valentius dynasty. They believe that Lady Theodora is a bit too keen to leave her worlds without proper oversight. About the Warzurians. They're a line founded by Lady Theodora's seneschal, and as such are nominally considered nobility, at least for the standpoint of the Imperial Navy, from which Lord Abelard hails. On Dargonus, however, the position is precarious. Firstly, they never were granted an official title, a process which has been impeded for decades by the whole houses. And secondly, the other families do not see them as equals, but more as upstarts. The Warzurians are responsible for the capital world's fleets and the majority of the cargo shipments on domestic routes. I feel the urge to have every one of those sycophants executed. You are naturally well within your rights, Rogue Trader, but remember that this will cause the multi-layered bureaucratic systems of Dargonus, of your entire protectorate, to come apart at the seams. I would hold off on the death sentences, act with restraint and wisdom, present for all to see sufficient proof of the unwanted house's guilt. Do not mistake me. Mass executions are one way to solve the problems, but in that case, you should weigh up every possible scenario before you act. Understood. Enough about nobles. Anything else? At this time, it concerns the main reason for my presence on this planet, Xenos and the threat they pose to both you and to humanity as a whole. The last few months have been difficult for the people who report to me. My eyes and ears are scattered throughout the expanse, warp disturbances, astropaths, ship disappearing. Many of my observers and contacts have gone dark, or been killed by some calamity or other. I managed to establish communications with some key individuals who were able to warn me about incoming threats, including xenorays. He looks at me with eyes. He looks me in the eyes without blinking. It is within my power to supply you with intelligence on where and when the Xenos will strike next. I do not doubt that Governor Dryaston will beg you for protection against the Xenos, and in this fight, the information from my contacts will serve you well. I beseech you, Marcus, if I ever report a threat looming over a ship or a planet, do not dismiss it. Sometimes it takes an intervention from the Rogue Trader and his mighty void ship to avert disaster. Okie dokes. How about your scars? About 5 years ago, there was an accident. Several tanks of Promethium exploded in the storehouse of my estate, and I was buried alive under the rubble. The Emperor preserved my soul, and the skilled physician of Dargonus saved my body, except for my lungs, with which I had to part. I presume the incident was an attempt on my life, but the identity of whoever was behind it remains a mystery. Were you still an agent of the Inquisition 5 years ago? Okay. According to the message I received a few minutes ago, the governor has arrived at court. I imagine that the Chancellor is already prepared to arrange a meeting. All that's left to notify her that you are ready to see Urband. Okie dokes. Let's start with the Chancellor, see if they have any advice for me. Chancellor? Your Lordship, the Governor is here. What are your responsibilities? To put it simply, I'm your trade representative. Any and all decrees, deals, official communication, and meetings are first reviewed by me and then forwarded to you, and from you down to the hierarchy. My purview also includes overseeing your Lordship's property, the palace, the estates, the many gardens, and other domains on Dargonus that you have inherited from Lady Theodora. Whenever you are president of Dargonus, consider me your personal secretary. Can you tell me anything about Dargonus? All deals and important decisions are made here in the capital. Many years ago, an ancestor of Lady Theodora signed an agreement with the Administratum which allowed for efficient management of the world and the neighboring systems. In accordance with the decree, I assure the planet's population was assigned to the Administratum and converted into servitor scribes. They now toil across the entire world. Dargonus is also the seat of the several noble families who run all the major planets in the Protectorate. If I may express my not-so-humble opinion, they care very little about who exactly stands at the helm. Those piranhas think about their own profit just as much as they do about prosperity of the Protectorate, if not more. Lastly, Dargonus has its own fleet, a luxury unavailable to the vast majority of other worlds. In addition to warships, the Protectorate also employs privateer ships, which are used to transport cargo between worlds. Does the capital stay in contact with the other worlds? Unfortunately, not at this time, your lordship. After the few representatives of the Astra Telepathica on Dargonus went into a frenzy, some of the sackers were tragically pacified by the respective authorities. Since then, communications with neighboring systems has been unreliable at best. Thank be the master of mankind that you managed to find your way to the capital. If the noble houses are so volatile, why do I keep them? Over the many centuries, an intricate hierarchy has formed within the ruling elite of Dargonus. The great houses do more than plunder your treasury, it is replenished, to a large degree thanks to their administrative work, and their lands. Naturally, you can get rid of anyone whom you consider surplus to requirements, but right now it could threaten the fragile stability that is currently holding the Protectorate together. Any other issues? Apart from the disrupted communications, Dargonus was recently raided by enemies of humanity. The fleet under the command of Captain Marcius Wazarian triumphed with the accursed Xenos. If you ask for my opinion on this matter, we have the situation completely under control. Honestly succeeded. You catch her avoiding your gaze for just a moment. For the first time. She's looking for her house's good name, but despite the confidence in her tone, you can tell that she does not entirely believe her own words. How about the governor? He's a well-respected man, not just on Dargonus but throughout the Protectorate. For many centuries his house has supported the capital's administration and the logistics between Von Valentia's systems. The Drive Stem's efforts secured years of order and prosperity for Dargonus. What's more, Lady Theodora personally insisted on that Lord Urban specifically will be made the next governor. Okay. The way you speak of Drive Stem, I hear a hint of either contempt or resentment. I don't believe I feel either, your lordship. Her eyes stares into the distance, her jaw clenching invisibly. She speaks in a polite but clipped manner, clearly flustered by your insight. We have different views on how to run a world. We sometimes have discussion over laws that are enacted. But we both work for the good of the Protectorate. That much can be said without a doubt. Thanks for the report. Does Achilles cause any problem? Not at all, your lordship. Even the governor trembles before Achilles. Okay, I'm ready to see the governor. I shall arrange for him to be escorted to your study. My study? Not the throne room? Marcus von Valentius, 20th in his line, rogue trader, keeper of the Sacred Warrant, and ruler of the Cornish Expanse, from the Connacht system to the 100 Dreams Crossroad. I bid you welcome. Urban Drives Team, governor of this great world. First and foremost, please accept my deepest condolences. It will be difficult to recover from the loss of a woman as great as Theodora von Valentius. It pains me to think that she is no longer with us. The citizens of Dargonus and the entire Protectorate grieve alongside you. Please allow us to dedicate half a year of mourning so that we can honor the memory of our beloved lady. No. The bewilderment causes the wrinkles on Drive Stem's glossy face to soften. Your lordship, these are centuries-old traditions, sacred customs and rules. Do not forget who it is you serve, Urband. If it is the rogue trader's wish do not have a morning ceremony, his voice grates unpleasantly, then so be it. Perhaps the power of renew installed by Lady Theodora cares not for the sacred traditions of our founding ancestors. But Marcus von Vinicius is a descendant of the true children of Dargonus. It behooves the ruler of the world to honor its customs. We'll have a mourning period later. As you will, your lordship. He bows his head. Esteemed Marcus, Lady Theodora was a strong leader, and we ought to follow her example. Let us lean on our wisdom and persevere in spite of this strategy. Together, and let us carry on where she no longer can by leading the Von Venetius Protectorate to even greater prosperity. There's something in Refseem's gaze that you find troubling. Is that a hint of reproach, mockery, condemnation? You're uncertain whether You're uncertain whether this is indeed true or merely your guilty conscience playing tricks on you. My guilty conscience? Stirring memories of your past into the governor's gaze. But I have a guilty conscience? I do? It won't be an easy task to accomplish. Some time ago, the astropaths of the Dargonus flew into a rage and had to be subdued. We're gradually restoring our abilities to speak with neighboring worlds, but the contacts are still weak, and the routes are tangled and no longer lead to the systems that the captains expect them to. Given that the vast majority of ships in the Dargonus Navy travel without relying on the navigator, without our engagements, the well-being of the Von Venetius dynasty and billions of their subjects are presently at risk. Voidveer, he's a heretic. Did he come here? The governor pensively strokes the ring glittering on his fingers. Lord Voidveer visited the capital some time ago, but he did not request a personal meeting. A heretic, you say? No, I see where all the whisperings in the corridors has come from. I shall be frank with you, your lordship. The Lady Theodora's sudden death was a blow to every one of us, and the absence of any sort of verifiable and complete information about her successor gives grounds for all manner of rumors and misinterpretations. Especially if someone is deliberately inciting unrest and discontent. None would dare challenge you by accusing you of something as sacrilegious as murdering a rogue trader. However, Voidveer was once a true boon to the Protectorates back in the day. Some might heed his words. Subjects all who dare to make the heretical remarks about the glory here to servitude in perpetuities. My subjects' doubts are understandable. Too many things have changed in too short a span. I'll prove myself. Why, Marcus, your desire is most commendable. But please do not forget, a ruler should never bow to their attendants, or some might see it as a show of weakness. We made a ship for Dargonus. They were crazy. This is a truly regrettable bit of news. What's more, leaving Dargonus has been forbidden for several cycles now. It seems the Warzarian family has once again failed in their primary responsibilities. We will investigate this at once, as well as the fact that the ship had to acquire a permit from the Administratum Seal. Does your nephew still serve at the Administrative Palace? The governor pressed a number of buttons on the cogitator built into his bracer and looks up at you in surprise. I don't understand. The ship did indeed depart from orbit, but it did so, if you can believe it, on the rogue trader's authorization. That is why no one dared to impede its departure. Lord Captain, it will seem that Voidveer somehow got his hand on a copy of your authorization. Maybe even the original. A tool like that in the hands of the traitor does not bode well. Tell me about yourself and the house. It will be my pleasure to enlighten you. My house is the oldest and most respected on Dargonus. My ancestors walked side by side with yours for many generations. Our duty is to supervise the governing bodies within the systems and subservient to you, and we are responsible for the Protectorate's logistics and economic stability. As for me personally, I am a humble servant. To my great pleasure, I had the honor of calling Lady Theodora a close friend. At Urban's last words, Abelard lets out a sound that could be interpreted as either a snort or cough. Urban gives him a look, which Abelard meets with an expression of utter nonchalance. What exactly do the Targos nobility expect from me in light of the loss of routes and communications with other worlds? We're all troubled by the fate of the agri-world Janus that supplied Dargonus and other planets with foodstuffs. Empty stomachs can drive even the mildest rebel to revolt. Furthermore, House Krepak is perturbed by the loss of communications with the industrial world Kappa Gamma. Well, I've been there. Commerce. Such intriguing concerns from the Viebos 6 outpost. Wait, what? If you know my opinion, the world that deserves your attention the most is the penal world, Viebos 6, a key mining supplier. Doesn't your house plan to own the extraction stations there? Your lordship, I beg of you, do not interpret my words intended to influence your decision. You see, without Viebos 6, the manufacturers on your world will need to make haste to find new suppliers elsewhere. Well, we've been doing fine without it, honestly. So I've been to Kavagama, we're good. Damn it, doggy. Such woeful tidings, your lordship. I assume that House Grabak is in for an official investigation. Let me remind you, they have particularly close ties to the Mechanicus, and serve as patrons of Kavagama. Not to speak in the defense of criminals, your lordship, but from where I stand, the outbreak of heresy could hardly have been perpetrated by an old family who stands... Yeah, whatever. Investigation... I doubt they had anything to do with it. But let's have a result. Hopefully it's not corrupted. I don't think they had anything to do with it. But what are the industrial world? Are we to expect trade to recommence? Yes. House Grupak will be overjoyed to hear it. I thank you for dispelling the darkness around the fate of Kavagama. And I've been to Genis too. The governor was a heretic. The Viet line is one of the oldest in the Von Valencia's protectorate. If the inheritor of such a well-respected blood could not handle whatever had befallen her, the situation must have been extraordinary indeed. She was a heretic. The drive steam pales in terror. It is clear that from the unseemly grimace on his aristocratic countenance that his fear is not feigned. Ruinous powers. Truly horrifying news. I commend your resolve and unwavering severity. Death to the enemies of humanity. That is it for the planets and trade routes. What else? Xenos, your lordship. I don't rightly know where to begin. Otherworldly beasts are not an uncommon sight in the Cornish expanse. They have been a menace to the worlds to this side of the Maw for decades, but now, those abominations are on the rampage. They show no sign of fear as they attack ships, either damaging them to the point where they become unfit for transport, or outright gutting them. Only you have the power to stop this madness. We're in the process of restoring the astropathic choir of Dargonus. Luckily, we were forced to slay only some of the deranged psychers, although those that remain are as yet unable to transmit messages. I hope Master Scalander will keep his words and offer you his support in the war against the Xenos. According to his reports, the region of Viabo 6 has been a particular concern in his last few cycles. Are you sure? I haven't heard of this place before. Blaze in the Void. New quest. Okay, so we do have to go to Viabo 6. Hello, Zumbra. Now, to issue on a smaller scale, there is a certain degree of tension in the capital due to the unorthodox succession. Chances of uprising are minimal, and the spreading of rumors is nothing but a sign of weakness. But I have prepared a list of minor houses that demonstrate... come on, guy. I've been here for like 5 minutes. Give me the most malcontents quietly. Don't threaten the entire family. Notify again that I won't be streaming for a while. Since I broke my wrist. Damn. Is it at least a good story on how you broke your wrist? Yeah, that'd be nice. Good recovery. Sorry to hear that. Public purges. Gifts. That's not gonna help. They're no threat to me. Eliminate the most prominent malcontents quietly, but do not threaten entire families. Hopefully these steps will be enough to keep the rest from causing any more trouble. Once your lordship's wrath descends upon the guilty, I have no doubt there won't be a soul in Dargonus left willing to share their fate. One last thing, your lordship. Your inauguration as bearer of the Sacred Warrant is but a matter of time. I would like to inquire about one crucial detail. I imagine you are intended to uphold the centuries-long tradition bolstered by an equally long-lasting friendship of being represented on Dargonus by one of the noble houses. I presume that, as before, this duty will be according to House Dreimstein. I sleep while ice skating for the first time. Well, that's a good story. I don't care. Wazarians. Altered tradition. One moment, which houses can represent me at the ceremony? Any of them? The Dreimstein family? The Gebrak family? With long ties to the Mechanicus? The Sarbak, known for their piety and diligence? The Wazarians have some influence, but who are actually not noble virgin? Sure, you can stay. Hopefully you can be an ally with me against the other houses. I never doubted your lordship's decision. I can tell that the future holds a fruitful partnership for us, and prosperity for all of Dargonus. I shall immediately relay all your orders, most gracious Rogue Trader. May the gold of the throne illuminate your path. So when's the ceremony? Have you seen the clip on my channel? I don't think I have. Is it recent? I don't think I have. Sorry for missing it. I'm afraid that until you deal with the pressing issues, the ceremony will have to be postponed. Many trade routes are still unavailable, blah 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 blah. That'll be all? Okay. So we have to go to that, what's it called? Bonus 6? What's the name? Decode the data. Blaze in the Void. Viabo 6 in Mortis IC system. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Okay. It's a little older already. Oh, okay. Well, then I missed it anyway. Wait, did I? If it's a little older. Did I miss it? I'm not sure. If I'm not sure, I think that means I didn't. I mean, I didn't. If I'm not sure, it means I missed it, I think. Otherwise, I'd be sure. Yeah. Loading. Screen. Do. I just want to go back to the ship. Come on. Come on. Okay. Up. Watch it when you got time, and when I watch it, I gotta rest. Okay. Have a good rest. Go, Marcus, go. Back to the void ship. Oh, can I just teleport there? No, that's my character button. Long live the rogue trader. Return to the ship. Let's go. The farthest limit of the expanse are terror. Yeah. Terrible news from Dargonus, Captain. The subsidiary Hive City, Scipione 84249, has been destroyed in a series of cascading failures. Production has halted, and millions of people have broken their vows of obedience and are fleeing. Many of them are perishing in the wastelands and overloading the transport lines leading to neighboring hives. The surrounding residential sectors are becoming increasingly agitated by the influx of refugees. What's your directive? Typing with one hand is harder than you think. Let me try. One hand. Oh wait, is it your good hand or your bad hand? Are you left-handed or right-handed? Let me try with my right hand. I'm left-handed. Okay, I kind of messed it up at the last one, but I was alright. What is the cause of the catastrophe? It's unclear. The noble house are throwing the blame around. Agents of Achilles stationed on Scipione have died heroically trying to save the population from the disaster. Left hand on phone, and you're right-handed? Okay, well, on phone maybe it's different. I got my good old keyboard here. You're right-handed? Alright. Damn. Unlucky. Save the population from disaster. The latest report mentions some vulnerabilities in the industrial sectors and the lower highs, but do not go into further detail. All your servants are currently busy investigating the cause of the crisis, but are not doing anything to deal with consequences. Advisors? The death of Achilles' agents troubles me. It may not be a coincidence. Until the cause of the disaster can be concretely established, I would avoid letting refugees into other hives. There may be saboteurs amongst them. I recommend setting up prohibitive cordons where the refugees can be contained in the wastelands between the hives. The Emperor bids us to face the often cruel strokes of fate with dignity. If the other hives do not wish to accept the unfortunate victims of this tragedy, then let the victims themselves teach those living in the hive a lesson in resilience and unity. I'm sure the ecclesiarchy will aid the refugees in constructing camps to survive out in the wastelands. Establish a community of proud desert-wielding martyrs. Such hard conditions will be a crucible of fortitude and fearlessness. This tragedy of feat of spirits. The noble house are trying to wash their hands of this. How predictable. And yet it is their duty to see that this planet meets its tied obligation and bring glory and revenue to the treasury in their absence. Let the aristocrats take care of the refugees. Make sure they don't stop until every last refugee has some task to fulfill. You'll gain Bane of Scipione. Lose security -1. Momentum allies for each human enemy killed in battle. Argenta. Efficiency +1. Wastelander's Prayer. Decrease enemy critical damage by 50%. Or Abelard. Blood of Scipione. Again, +1 deflection and 2% hit chance. Argenta. Have the ecclesiarchy make them desert dwellers. He who dares to remain deaf to the pleas of the that's why we kind of like help Heinrichs, and they can still help out. He who dares to remain deaf to the pleas of the destitute shall be branded a traitor to the faith. Anyway, H5. Okay. Boop. Large labor settlements were set up. Took 2 hours. Around the ruins of Scipione 84249. Toward the refugees from the wastelands and neighboring hives have been rounded up. In the harsh wastelands scorched with industrial poison, with only a bare modicum of food and clean water, the settlement's residents began the arduous and dangerous task of rebuilding their fallen home. Many of the ecclesiarchy's priests sought to share the burden with the poor souls coming from the village and preaching to them about the righteousness of hard work. Some pastors have even chosen to stay in the camps permanently, where the desert cults of Aconite martyrs have begun to gather around them. glorifying the Lord Captain for granting them the right to suffer for the glory of the God Emperor. Yay. Restoration, a new hive city. Extaxium. A palace will be constructed on the top of the Scipioni for the aristocracy. Emporium. The surviving spine will be rebuilt to a space elevator. Ooh. Ooh. Route cost -1. Security -1. Profit +1. Chemicals, weapon efficiency. That sounds good. I'm interested in that. Let me see, what do we want? Profit for water. The right to unite into guilds. Water guilds. Wait, profits for water. Granting the rights to unite into guilds will cause an explosive growth in the industry, which will in turn lead to the dehydration of the planet's surface. Ah, no more water. We'll get some efficiency. This are varieties. Pure Navy and some security. Or Seasons of War. Finish with the Void, less security, 9 people. Underhive Gang Wars. I think the RBT sounds good. We need to have a Shield of the Emperor. Security +1 for all colonies, or... Okay, Shield of the Emperor. For that we need... Okay, we can do it already. Cool. Security for everybody. I want to have all my colony-wides bonuses as often as possible. Anyway. Boop. Where's that one world I'm supposed to find? Is it north? I mean, we've pretty much explored all of the map, except for the northern bit, past Dargonus. So we can check it out. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's quick save before we jump in case everything explodes. And go to Pellium Solitas. What happened? Nothing? New routes? Okay, there's a super dangerous route to Narmer 4. Well, we'll make the orange route a bit greener. Keeping in our tradition to making the lines super safe between all my colonies. Now, time to scan. Boop. Nothing. Next. What do we have? Boop. Oh, something. Bones in the desert. After analyzing the auger data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was once covered with oceans. Long ago, an unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out and turned the world to a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeletal remains of colossal or oceanic organisms, some large enough to be seen from orbit. Ooh. Life is fragile even for creatures this enormous. Cool. A desert world now. Wonder what happened. I guess we'll never know. Next. Nothing. I've seen a planet burned once before. Kesar Maga. Exterminatus was invoked. Incendiary cyclonic torpedoes were deployed. The world burned for several months and it was nothing but ash. Hopefully you don't do that to one of my planets. Okay. Nothing. Well, let's go back to the Dargonus system and jump from there up north. To the northerner north. Like this. Boop. Let's spend some points to make this green. Travel. Hey, Kavagamask developed a stage. Lord Captain, after the decompression of Lady Theodora's secret workshop on Kavagama, an epidemic of mysterious tech leprosy has broken out. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts and their machines. Even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, melding into grotesque and insane forms. The Omega-18 manufacturer, the impetus of the epidemic, is cordoned off, but the disease will burst out of there sooner rather than later. What is known about the sickness? Tech leprosy. Is that what it's called? Tech leprosy. We've not faced anything like this before. The plague only affects mechanisms, forcing them to transform and lose all functionality. Nobody knows the nature of this disease and how it found its way to Lady Theodora's secret workshop. Suggestions? Eradicating the infection is our highest priority, but to completely eradicate the manufacturer's epicenter would mean inflicting serious damage to our resource supply. This unit can propose another method of purging. However, the sacraments of the Messiah that are available to me cannot be revealed to the laity. Trust me. Shireen, shut up, Jay. I have suppressed 18 different epidemics aboard the flagship, and our officers are experienced in setting up quarantines. We will send them to Kavagama to lead the Tech Purgator squad. They will not return from the epicenter until the infection is eradicated and the epidemic exclusion taken down. I can't do that for some reason. Because I don't have enough security, probably. How about Abelard? Healer of Metal. Or Pascal. Refugees from the Lost Manufactorum. Plus 20 to all Void shield checkers. Okay, Pascal, I trust you. The bonus is good. The tech priests, armed with a mysterious device that assembled under the instruction of Pascal, have gone into the bowels of the Manufactorum. What happened there is unknown. Reports speak of a blue and green flash that illuminated the Manufactorum, and the epidemic subsided overnight. The distorted mechanisms have been honorably melted down, as so were the bodies of the dead tech priests who carried the machine of the Magus Hanuman, as well as the burnt remains of the machine itself. Magus Pascal had refused to comment on this chosen method of purging, calling it a revelation of the Omnissiah, that he himself could not comprehend before the device was given over. Many of the tech priests who had once maintained the manufacturing were left without a function and transferred to serve aboard the Rogue Trader's ship. Okie dokie. Now, for this last one, what do we want? Inferno? I think it was Armored Rage, because I want that gun. Eternal Fires? I think I want the gun better. The Titan Forged Lance Weapon. And a whole bunch of weapons, or some more plastic and security. Okay, give me the Armored Rage. Kavagama will be granted a secret writ authorizing the production of war machines. Amid the solemn flickering of lumens, fierce machine spirits of battle tanks, armored transports, and artillery cannons will awaken the craving blood of heretics and Xenos. Okay, I think we have all of this planet upgraded. Next, Dargonus, you're already doing it. Janus, the reaping is done. Next. I want mechanized servants, right? Or fortress worlds. Let me +4 security or +4 security. So either Scorchers, +1 AP immediately resets cooldown. Next turn they get 1 staggered. Or melee. A sword. I'll take the sword. The inhabitants of Janus are restless. The populace will be placated by turning agri complexes into impenetrable fortresses. Okay, sure. Go full medieval. And Falstone. Crusade? Crusade! So on Falstone, the faithful are brimming with fanatical zeal. Their faith commands them to exterminate the subhumans, the mutants, and the weak of faith in their midst. Then they must travel to other worlds of the Protectorate to continue the holy cleansing. Creation of the blasphemous Xenos, traces of heresies, and tomes of dangerous knowledge abound in the corners expanse. Let the bonfire's flames consume the corruption. And then we get Crusade. To get +3 to 4 security to all my colonies, so that's good. Give me that. But next, let's visit the system. What do we got? Oh, pirates. Let's fight them. I can do it a good old... Wait, don't I have the ship weapon? No, I haven't gotten it yet, have I? The lance. Yeah, don't have it yet. Is scrap only spent on upgrading your hull and RAM? Because I feel like keeping it because I feel like keeping it. Whatever. Fortunes defeated in battle are rarely obliterated. Their ravaged carcasses laden with trophies and bodies can spiral in space for millennia, enticing marauders and pirates. Well, good to know. Come on.
This hallowed vessel's bulkheads will hold
A destroyer. A destroyer. What's the third one? Destroyers. Okay then. Oh, there's a Viper class. So it has torpedoes. Let's go get him. Up.
Torpedoes, away!
Lance weapon on this guy.
Lance battery.
Boop.
Volley!
Nice. Lance again.
With the force of a supernova.
He's dead. That was easy. Let's get this guy next. With one of our cannons. Boop.
Salvo!
There goes your shield. Let's let him catch up to us.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't see... okay. I thought they were going in this direction, not in this direction. No, not with torpedoes. Oh, okay. They're tough. It's fine. Thank you, shields. Ugh. And there goes the torpedoes. If I go here, can I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That should be good. Let's see if that works out. Argenta. Up. Damn it. At least we can blow up these torpedoes. Hey, doggy. Easier to take a nap. That didn't do anything. Amazing. Kill him,
Fire at will.
please.
With the force of a supernova.
Ooh, nice. I want to make sure I could ram him. Ram.
Engage the engines.
Ooh, that was too much damage. That wasn't worth it. Blow those up.
Let them taste our fury.
Uh-oh. I've made a mistake. A terrible mistake. We're gonna blow up. Oh god. That's way too much damage for no reason. This was supposed to be an easy fight. Oh, okay, that was barely anything. We're gonna lose like 30 scrap. Okay, let's do the U-turn maneuver. Up.
Coordinates set.
Thanks.
Helmsman, take us in.
Let me drink some water. Yum.
Fire at will. Coordinates set.
Ah, good water.
With the force of a supernova.
Nice. You have to escape, huh? What if I strafe a bit? Strafe. Get him with the cannons. Boop.
Make every shot count.
Nice. We win. And we have enough scrap to be in the positive. And we level up too. Huzzah. Let's see. First repair. 17 scraps. Next upgrade. New ability. How about Shadow Jump? How about Warp Wave or Focused Efforts? Focused Efforts. Improve flagship development. Ooh, improve RAM. Deals twice the additional damage. Sanctified restart. Restart shields, line fix only -2 speed. Silent running. When pushing enemy, the flagship shuts down non-essential systems and starts to drift. In most encounters, larger enemies' vessels are surprised and act later. That's amazing. Makes the flagship act before all enemies in most encounters. So that's like having a priority turn. Collects more scraps. Requires less scrap. 3% chance cooldown will be round shorter. Swing run, reinforced shields. Let's go with silent running. That sounds amazing. Let me cheese them rounds with some more. I don't know why, but we don't see Marcus when we on the battlefield. Everybody here is good. Yeah, they're good. Okie dokes. Let's keep exploring. Also, quick save, just in case. Scan. Scan? Okay. Nothing. Except for some XP, which is good. Scan. We're missing some people here. We're in the negative from already here. Strange. Anyway, I'll take that. Trace of meteorite. The ship's augurs have detected a non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface, probably the remains of an ancient asteroid showers. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and will likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Take the risk. The crew's expertise makes it possible to collect the mineral without disturbing the ancient caverns. Oh, some plasteel. 5 plasteel, that's good. Good ratio. Anyway, next. Don't I have some contracts? Let me check. Wants people for provisions. And some adamantine. That's all I have. No thanks. I don't need these provisions that badly. With more profit factor. 1 provision, that's not good enough. Archaeotic mechanism fragment. That's our second fragment we found so far. You know what? Let's go back to the bridge. I need to go to the cogitator and read the data logs we found. The ones in the caches, in Theodora's caches. Come on. Please. Load. Okay. I think it's over here. Yeah. Your Lordship, the great mechanism has sensed your presence. Input, data acquired. What's that supposed to mean? Input. The machine spirit has recognized the one who stands before it. The previous string of sacred code was signified as greetings. What task? Answers are beyond my knowledge. Says my presence. Or about something else. Ah. Hand over the Kava Gamma data bank to the tech priest. Access the data from Kava Gamma, please. The tech priest connects the data slate to the cogitator's drive with such care as if he is holding the greatest of treasures. The servo motors hum as they begin to stir, and lines of text on the vid screen swiftly replace another. Input. Pack complete. Status check initiating. Incident status initiated. Data registry. 5211486222. The great mechanism has transformed the sacred data into a format that you can comprehend, without the assistance of a servant of the Omnissiah. Okay. About the other one. Item received. Preliminary report. That's from the Kava Gamma. Yeah, same thing. Theodora von Valentius' personal notes. The data decryption procedure has been completed without complicated. Tech priest stopped short. The green light in his visors fixed on the cogitator's fixed screens flickered nervously. Strings of numeral code begin to appear with frightening speed. This time the numbers are interpreted with words you can understand, and those words form legible sentences. Epitaph brought to her to the beginning. This initiated. Epitaph begot the incident that was destroyed. Changed everything. The incident became a starting point. The incident breathed life and marked the beginning of it all. It marked the beginning of Nomos. It created Nomos. Tech priest, now alarmed, is tapping the keys on the control panel. His binaric prayer gives way to distressed whispering. Unacceptable deviation, violation of the sacred protocols. Possibility of tech heresy. Omnissiah, shield us from all heresy. A few moments later, the vid screens darkens and flickers to life again. What's Nomos? This is a mystery to me. Okay. Report to Pascal. My knowledge is insufficient to cleanse the code of this machine. Okay. That didn't really help, did it? That's it? That's the end of this thing? This was it? That's not it. Blaze in the Void, that's not it either. No. No. Maybe. No. Where was it? Okay, I don't know where it was. That quest we just did. Check the Lord Captain's couch sheet on the bridge. We did that? Apparently we did that. Even though I didn't really do that. Oh well. Let's look at the data. Hey, some people leveled up, never mind. Reporter Unit Q590, Research Group. Active sample of the terrible disease. Damn it. The tech blight is capable of corroding matter, destroying it from effect with by speed. Yeah, we saw that. No technology known to the Crimson Priesthood, neither gifts from the Great Omnissiah nor heretical products of Xenos can withstand this onslaught. The disease poisons and warps the very essence of Tainted and taints the code of sacred mechanisms. Detect Blight triggers an effect that is repulsive to its core. It transforms metal into horrific forms of an unpredictable nature. During testing, it demonstrated the ability to fuse solid matter with organic objects. The test triggered an event recorded under the name Incident N872. Is that Nomos? The quest for knowledge in his name will continue. The Tech Blight was created in the darkness of unknown worlds. Anything that exists in the that harmed the machine will be bent to his will. Okay. Further has notes. Rogue to do like a lackey. It is humiliating and dispiriting to put up with the part of an errant servant to an impious madman invested with an even greater power. Even when one side of the scales holds my pride and the other defends the vulnerable particular to my entire bloodline. We're too naive to me to not prepare for the worst. Epitaph will decide the future of the Expanse as a whole, but I'll have some time at my disposal until then. Heirs with the vulnerable blood in them will soon be located and brought to me. Epitaph again. And that one thing, the disease that we've seen. Epitaph. I'm not sure what that is referring to. Anyway, let's jump to the next system. Come on. Chart new routes. Maybe a couple routes. Let's go straight to Mortis Asses. Mortis Asses? Yeah, okay. Make it safe too. In case this becomes one of my new colonies again. I'm gonna try to stock up on some points from now on. Urgent report. We've received an astropathic message from Regent Arcelio. The navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia. It disappeared from Iraq 5. The Regent is requesting an update on her current status and has also inquired about the possibility of a personal meeting to negotiate and arrange the return of the Lady Navigator to her house. The second emotional coding of the received message betrays acute concerns, but also contains something the astropath have failed to put into words. If you'll excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell the house the truth. Otherwise, a conflict with the Navis nobility is possible. How did they even learn to have Cassia? I wish I knew. Cassia perished. The region that I work does not know anyone named Cassia. Okay, we'll meet. Or the meeting is see it. The astropath will transmit content. On my capital world. And we'll have to have a meeting with our chancellor because it's going to be a delicate matter. Understood. Oh, yellow path to Odenatus. Let's pay it a visit. Why not? Since we're here already. Okay, nothing new. What, was there nothing new? I thought we just got some points. Lord Captain, Drukhari ships are patrolling the system. The likelihood of slipping past their patrol notice is close to 0. Can we take them? I'll try one of the patrols. Let's see. Can we do it or not? Also, we have to talk with Cassia about the upcoming visit from her family. She is the heir for her house, and they want her to return too. There's gonna be some kind of dispute. Brought on my flagship posts. Oh, there's only 2 of them. We can take him. Okay. Murder, please. Damn it. Torpedoes. Help.
Keep up the pressure.
I can strafe and ram them, maybe. Let's try that. Ram. Murder, please.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Only our faith
Oof.
protects that part of the vessel now.
I only lost 1 HP. How about the shield went down? Got it. Weapon. Fire.
Lance batteries.
There we got him. Ow. Ouch. Let's restart the shields. And finish our turn. Come on, hit my shields. Do it. Ow. 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 Okay. Oh. Rounds left 10. We're supposed to escape. They have reinforcements. Oh, we have to survive 10 rounds. I think that's what that means. Boop. Let's shoot again.
Let the void sort them out.
Can I use my lance on this guy over there? Master Cannoneer's damaged. Warp Channeler's damaged. Is it gonna be how many tiles? 2 extra range? Does it reach? Almost. But no. Get in the, come on, get in Torpedo's path. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Ow. They hurt. I think we're gonna have trouble surviving 10 rounds. If they have reinforcements every round. Let's see. Oh, okay. It goes for me. Ow. Okay, no reinforcements apparently. Go here. Hopefully our joint task command post is back. Could self-destruct too. Let's self-destruct. Oop. Let's shoot him.
Salvo!
Nice. Shoot him again.
Fire at will.
Dang it. Focused effort. Argent has nothing. Okay. In that case,
Keep up the pressure.
let's do a U-turn. Up.
Engage the engine.
That should hide our exposed, weakened shield side. Give us some more of an advantage, maybe. Let's use the
The
lance.
force of a supernova.
Hey, it hit a bit. Good.
All hands
Oh, it does the wrong.
prepare
Wow,
for
too bad.
acceleration.
I think our shield didn't restart at all. Like it's completely gone. The front side. Don't stay there. Oh yeah. He's going to get torpedoed. Oh, they're both going to get torpedoed if they stay there. Nice. Oh, damn it. Reinforcements over there. Okay, they have 2 new ships for reinforcements. We'll see if we can manage it. Let's go for him. He's in a more inconvenient place. Ooh, having 1 torpedo every round is really helping us.
Let them taste our fury.
Come on, finish him. Just 1 hit.
Fire at will.
Oh, got him. Let's do another U-turn maneuver while we leave some torpedoes behind.
Let the void sort them out.
Can't do a U-turn maneuver, damn it. Could do a sharp turn. Let's do a regular turn.
Helmsman, take us in.
I can't restart the shields still. Still able to use problematic weapons at the end of the turn. Sure. Come on, get into torpedo range. Maybe, maybe not. No. Did you miss? I think he missed. Maybe. Ow. No, the torpedoes. Okay, well, they're gone. I have some more.
Keep up the pressure.
Guess if I just keep running,
Engage the engine.
they'll never catch up. Maybe. We'll turn around eventually. Deactivated the shields. I think they're gonna have another wave of reinforcements. It's been 2 rounds. Oh, gonna shoot me? Yeah. Now. And reinforcement. 2 ships. 2 ships. What if I just ram straight ahead? You have to have a valid target. Got it. Let's launch a whole bunch of torpedoes. Boop.
Torpedoes away!
Boop.
Let the void sort them out.
Boop.
Keep up the pressure.
That'll help. Let's get this guy with a lance weapon. Our front lance. Get him.
With the force of a supernova.
Eh, too many misses.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Dang it. Well, we got a bit of damage in there. Are you all gonna go for the torpedoes? Or for me? Me. That'll be hard to injure. Ouch. Ow. 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 Stop it. Are they all gonna ignore the torpedoes? They're all in range right now. Ow. Ooh. Ouch. That one really hurt. Oh boy.
The void comes knocking.
No. Oh my god. 6 HP. Okay, torpedo number 1. Kill him. Boop. Torpedo number 2. Kill him. Boop. Torpedo number 3. Hopefully Argenta can make you do the last bit. Argenta. Murder. Thanks. Hopefully the lance can kill this guy if we get real close. Murder.
Lance batteries. Volley.
Okay damage. Keep it up.
Fire at will.
You have to kill him. Oh wait, I killed myself because he blew up in my face. Oops. Okay, I think it's a bit too hard for us right now. At least that's where all the Drukhari raiders are. At least we know where they are, kind of. Not really. We can come back once we're stronger, with more abilities and more damage. Oh damn it! Load this save. From before I made the jump to the whatever it's called, 6th system. Let's make it now. Yeah, okay, so Celio wants to visit. How do they even know? I'll meet them. Okay. Chart. Let's start with Cassia. I forgot to make the route safe. Dang it. Sorry if you can hear the dog snoring in the background. I think he's fully sleeping, not just taking a nap. Where is Madame Cassia? Down here somewhere. Madame, your family's coming to visit. Okay, never mind. Let's just visit that one system where Xenos are apparently raiding. And we know why they're raiding, because they're all stationed in the next sector. Over. Okay, let's make this passage safe. Let's just take a peek at this fleet, the Xenos fleet. Hey, Falston has a new stage of development. Just so our character knows that they're there. Okay. Up. Let's look at Firestone. It just developed something. I bring woeful news, Lord Captain. Prelate Hectarius of the Order of the Hammer has passed away. During the Great Purge conducted by the righteous of Firestone, a den of subhumans deviants was uncovered. The prelate personally led the purge, sustained a grievous wound, and died the next planetary turn. On his deathbed, he was granted a vision by where Saint Cognatus was reincarnated in a body made from the saint's holy relics. The Order's elders believe it to be the sign that Saint Cognatus' relics, currently stored on the planets throughout the expanse, must be brought together. The Order is preparing for the election of a new prelate, under whose guidance it will undertake this holy mission. The majority of votes are divided between Paris Lugnalia, well known for her fervor, and the merciful Stellarer Tychon. The minority of the Order sees the Oikonomos Nigmus, a humble and reasonable man, as their prelate. Does Prelate Ictarius' death not strike you as odd? It does not. The esteemed Ictarius began his service as a battle missionary, and has long grown weary of the peaceful life befitting a man of his status. It was nothing strange. How does the Order intend to carry out St. Cognatus' mission? The Conclave aims to procure all the relics that once belonged to St. Cognatus, all that can possibly be procured. Given that the saint is a legendary figure, many of the items in the Cornish expanse have an alleged connection to him. It seems unlikely that any of the relics' owners will be eager to part with them. The answer to the question of how the Order or the Armor is going to retrieve them depends on the identity of its next prelate. Can I know more about the candidates? Prioress Lugnalia was converted by Hectarius on one of the 18 worlds. She then served as his bodyguard for many years, eventually became the protector of the Order's reliquary and the leader of the military branch. Arthur Tychon is an aristocrat by birth. He had an excellent education and could have lived in luxury had he not renounced secular life for the sake of ascetic vows. He's intelligent, thoughtful, well-read, most importantly, genuinely merciful. Two things can be said about the Oikonomos Nigmus. He's never been famous for his prowess of battle or his sermon. While the monastery never wanted for anything on his watch, he is the most reasonable and unobtrusive individual. Companions? I have sympathy for Prioress Lugnalia. Let her meet with Reverend Hieronymus on footfall. Should they accept her as a worthy leader, we ought to support her. A careful and sensible Oikonomos sounds like a safer bet to me than a fanatic. Brother Tychon, he and I have met back when he was called Tychon Drivestem. He wasn't a monk back then, he was a grandson and heir to Urband, Governor Dargonus, an honorable young man with a spark in his eye. His accession would mean much to the Drivestems. Against some reputation, obedient prelate, security, prophet, influential servant. That's pretty good. House Drafton thanks us for the assistance we provided to their kin. Lugnalia. Reverend Hieronymus arrived on Falstone and met with the prioress. After confession and a philosophical discussion in private, he acknowledged Lugnalia as being worthy of a high ecclesiastical station and granted her the support of the cult of Saint Drusus. Prioress Lugnalia has been chosen as the prelate of the Order of Lugnalia, and the faithful militia taking up arms to claim the relics. The neighboring worlds look upon Falstone with worry and fear, just as they do upon their patron, the rogue trader. Yeah. So now we have a whole bunch of security. Crusade. House von Valentius worlds may be untouched by corruption, but many enemies of the faith are lurking all around, and the pilgrims of Falstone are aflame with fanaticism. They need weapons and ships, and whoever gives them these holy tools will be vested with a modicum of the Emperor's power. May the crusade against corruption and idolatry commence. Ooh, that's gonna absorb a lot of my people. Astronomical feature. Plus 10 bonus to all my encounters in war battles. Our allies gain damage against demons. And we gain damage against demons. I'll take it. Execute. Got some trophies from Janus. Kavagama. Dargonus. Hey, the Emporium has been completed. Genetic Mercy. The genetic purges will be stopped. This world needs working hands. Plus 4 people. I want to go for add the Tessar priorities, right? Right? I have to have Shield of the Emperor. Or either or. Efficiency or security. Efficiency sounds useful. Who needs water anyway? Efficiency, mechanisms. Do I want all these mechanisms? I mean, we look good right now, but the efficiency sounds good. A 3% improvement in resource production. Or some more security. And some boots. Then we'll go for profits for water. Shield of the Emperor. More and more ships arrive in orbit around Argonus. The agreement with the Navy allows deployment of a permanent dock for void ships and repositories. Got it. We grow the fleet. Visit. What do we have? They're supposed to be attacked by Xenos, right? Oh, Lord Captain, we have cross-referenced the key characteristics of the system with our astronautical chart. The planet Vebus 6 is located here. The problem is the algorithm detect an unusual change in the atmosphere, not unlike a massive release of toxins. It appears that something unfortunate has happened to the planet's underground storage facilities. It's impossible to land safely on the planet just now. Unknown ships are cruising in the system. No need for any cogs to analyze this. I can decipher the telemetry easily. Xenos. The armory and artillery crews are standing by. Got it. But first let's scan a bit. Sorry boys, you're gonna have to wait like 5 seconds as we travel and scan. Oh. Abandoned tech priest base. Yoink. That was a good gas giant find. We don't have many of those. Nothing. Next. Scan. Oh. A peculiar settlement. This planet can barely sustain life, and yet searchers discovered a long-lost Imperial colony. One that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. The colonists live in conditions worse than any underhive, and yet they still venerate the Emperor, and gladly welcome their visitors. The Lord Captain received an invitation from their local ruler, the Archqueen Princeps Domina. Okay, paid an official visit. The ruler meet the Lord Captain in a shack, considered to be a palace by the people here. Tech use. The Archqueen's unusual crown is made out of metal coils, most likely part of an ancient device for boiling water. The guests are served the finest delicacy the colony can provide. The Archqueen praised the visitors in mangled Low Gothic, and calls the Lord Captain her dear brother. At the end of the audience, gifts are presented to the guest. The Archqueen's minister delicately remarks that the best possible gift the Captain and his crew could provide would be replacement of the colony's meager gene pool. Canvas wrote this for volunteers. They want sexy people. The most ruggedly handsome volunteers. A prank-loving scout named Vistesi is amongst them. Yeah, sure. The Archqueen is delighted and flattered. She hopes the Lord Captain will pay her more visits in the futures. Sure, I'm here back. I'm back. Well, okay. I will never see her again. Abandoned tech priest base again. Lots of tech priests in this area. Let's find the Durkari void ships. Quick save. Let's go. Get them. Come on. Okay.
Mighty machine spirit, lend us a modicum of thy power.
The last hatred frigate. Some frigates, huh? Evasion, crit hit chance, shadow field. Has a chance to be re-engaged at the start of the ship's turn. Understood. There's only like a tiny-ish debuff to hit. I can't get him with a charge if I want to. We have a sharp stern. I mean a sharp turn.
Helmsman, take us in.
I have them come to me while I launch a torpedo. Oop.
Torpedoes, away!
See what they do. Yep, they're closing in. Are they close enough to fire? Yes. Dang it. They have 2 shadow lances, and they're stripped of their shields. Okay, he's gonna catch up to us. That's for sure. Now. Now. I got it, game. Oh. And they also have batteries. Now. The Argenta can steer these guys into this bad boy here. Argenta? Thanks. Boop.
No mercy for the enemies of humanity.
Let's have a U-turn. Over here.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
And expose our strong shield sides. Like this. And let them come to us. Maybe I could have used the lance. Dang it. His shields were down. And I should have launched a torpedo. Dang it. Oh, there goes the shields. He lost them again. Ow. Oop.
Macro cannons. Open fire.
One of those was a miss.
With the force of a supernova.
And the shields are back up. Here's some
Let the
torpedoes.
void saw them out.
Sharp turn again. I get him with the lance.
Helmsman,
Let me go here.
take us in.
Use our abilities on the Master of Maneuvers. So we can strafe. And hit him with the lance. Come on, hit.
Battery. Fully.
Damn it. Oh, some hits. Okay then.
Engage the engines.
Next turn. We'll get him. Oh. Are you too far to fire? Oh, he's too far to fire. And the torpedoes aren't gonna catch up. I launched them too early. Anyway, murder please.
Fire at will.
Damn it. Oh, it hits. Hey, win.
Another victory of two great dynasties, Lord Captain.
Thanks. It was Cassia, right? Talking about two great dynasties. Anyway. So there's some poison around here. Swift and merciless retribution is a proper fate for many transgressors, but the Imperium permits using the convicts for hard labor on distant prison worlds, like Veabus 6. To atone for their crimes before humankind, hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlives toils in the mines of the Von Valentius Protectorate, until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their forsaken souls. Thanks, game. The pits. Let's go. What seems to be the issue? There's acid. Did you guys find the old heretical relic? Come on. Boop. This looks like blue flames. A penal world, but even the miscreants did not deserve such a fate. If you say so. This man clawed at his throat right before he died. The broken sash and gutted body is covered in shreds of a planetary warden's uniform. I believe many of them do, but not at the hands of Xenos. Oh, they died from the Xenos. Their servile bow.
Is there money to be made?
Oh. And Charles Gladiator. Where'd they get all this stuff? The Dark Ones found the governor at last? The tall little Xenos moved with the grace of an underworldly predator. The creatures give you a dispassionate glance and casually speaks of a few words that are immediately picked up by your elucidator. Mekandis Aleph, what is this? Has one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and saved it for a special treat for the Archon? The Xenos take a quick look over her shoulder towards the platform where a few more silhouettes in tar black armor can be seen. Henrix narrows his eyes and gives the Xenos an appraising look. The Drukhari of this breed are known as witches, Marcus. They're experts at bloodletting in the arenas on the battlefield. I'm more interested in the ones skulking in the shadows. Judging by their armor, they are high-ranking representatives of a cabal, a military clique from the Drukhari domain. It seems to have disrupted a vil performance for the distinguished guests. Neil. The monkey understands my speech. What did you come with by a device that can translate our language? Are you trying to impress me by appearing useful? Such words will earn you a bout in the ring at most, without weapons, and so without your skin. The humans scattered around you in the platform stare as if they've seen a ghost. The eyes of some betray their fear, other glare with bestial hatred, yet more look upon you with hope. At death to Xenos!
Your arrogance will be Your downfall.
So they use their
Show them
minions.
No mercy.
Maybe they want hope of a swift death. Anyway, start battle. Cassia, help out Argenta. Argenta, buff,
I'll do it.
buff, buff. Move. Who's gonna be first? The Hecatrix and the Witch. Okay. Fire.
Why I was
Okay.
chosen.
Marcus. Extra turn. Magenta. Murder. Can get the Witch. Now she's behind too much cover, maybe. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah, she is behind cover. Cass has an extra turn, but let's not use it right now. Instead, let's have some Argenta extra turns.
Not a servitor.
Buff your next shot.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Also shoot, please.
Doubt is for the weak. This is
Nice.
why I was chosen.
Cassia, time to look. Up. You could buff yourself, but let's try to keep the stacks for when Marcus buffs you.
I'm
Like this?
not accustomed to
Wait,
being
Argenta.
ordered.
Ow. Sorry, Argenta. My bad. Are they going for the melee? They're going for the melee, I think. Ow.
Go hand in hand.
Yeah. Giving herself some kind of buff. Okay, Marcus, time to give out the buffs
If not me,
so Cassia can look at people and kill them instantly.
it's as good as done.
Up,
I'll
Up.
make it happen.
up, up.
On it.
Extra turn. Cassia.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Okay, Cassia, buff yourself.
If I may,
A whole bunch of damage and look. AoE look attack. That's fine.
me.
Get at least one
If
kill.
you insist, Lord Aston.
Nice. Okay, keep looking. We want to chain kills. The more kills we get, the stronger her stare becomes. I think. For some reason.
Is this a job for the serfs?
Boop.
Grace, at least.
Boop.
Another body painted black.
Next. Boop.
Me? If you insist, Lord
Next.
Grace, at least.
Okay, they're a bit too strong back there. The gunslinger, a regular witch. Boop.
If I may,
Nice. Get her.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Boop.
He demands.
Next. Boop.
I am a navigator.
Next. Dark prowess.
Foul breath.
I think that's it. We can keep looking, but everybody's dead. Oh no,
Me.
the witch back there can
If
be
you
killed
insist, Captain.
if we stare at them long enough. That was all the action points.
Fleshcrafter.
Use an AoE attack. AoE attack, I said. Up.
Who if not
Nice.
woe to you?
Extra turn because of the heroic action, I think. Extra turn to
It's
Cassia.
as good as done.
Cassia. AoE look. Doesn't work. It almost works. Use a regular look. Boop.
Another foe painted black.
That's it. Marcus, just shoot. We don't have a great shot. Let's just take cover. Oh, it's Argenta's turn. Never mind. Okay, Argenta. Have
I'll do it.
augmented burst. Shoot this one.
The Emperor commands, I act.
Nice. Oh. I'm bored of this farce, Tazara. Who rules this arena, you or the monkey? Archon Yemeris. Darkan Marzai, you know the danger of repeating this misunderstanding. Draw your own conclusion. Your word of our command is our command, Archon. I don't really understand how Drukhari works. They're evil, basically. They have to be evil, otherwise they die. Anyway. Let's keep buffing. Okay. Going for Marcus. Ow. Quick attacks. Ow. Irix's turn. Come here. Heal Marcus.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Thanks. Switch your weapon set, the one with the melee sword. Give him a bonk. Give us our buff. Thanks. Belar's turn. You can do some good melee. Good. That's alright melee. Guard Gladiator. Ow.
I can't catch my breath.
Marcus is still up, that's good. Scal, move here. Mechadendrite. Heal. Go on this witch.
I won't forget this.
Over here. Bonk in the weak point. Nice. Give us a buff to our weaponry. Or whatnot. One more enemy's turn and then it's back to us. Giving out orders or what or something. Ah, she's stunned. She can't move. Because she got looked at. Okay.
These ruby flashes are...
Cassia. Look.
If I may.
Good.
Grace, at least.
Buff your attacks on this guy, the Scarred Gladiator. Also we leveled up. Oh wait. You only have one attack per turn. Damn it. Extra turn Argenta.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Argenta. Buff. Buff. Hmm. Want her to move so she can get a free
Faith without
no
deeds
friendly
is
fire
worthless.
attack. But
Rejoice
if we
in
move, it
battle.
releases us the need to have a free friendly fire attack. Oh
I'll
well.
do it.
Nice.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Can we get this one? The witch? No. Marcus? Just give the bonk. Strike. Damn it. Argenta finisher.
As the Emperor
Don't kill
commands,
Abelard.
eradicate.
So the Xeno and the minions. Oh, the other Dukari escaped.
Keep your wits
They just
about you.
sit here and watched us. Anyway, let's level up. What kind of level do we have? Just a regular talent level. In the hero's footstep, you already have this feature. That could be good for Cassia. But we don't need that much resolve. Tactical respites, reload. Grenades, nah. Press advantage, ignores cover and dodge. That could be good. Use allies. If an ally grants the master stacks attack of advantage, the ally also heals a wound. Ooh. Ooh. That's gonna be good. Cassia, do we have any? Let's give her some busted navigator talents. What else do we have? All allies targeted by navigators, whatever. Fails the resistance attacks against them. Have a crit chance. That's gonna be amazing. Open to the warp. Whatever. Plus 1 more damage for every 5 bonus characteristic from the staff. Casting, infusing, and devastating. Count as extra talent. Devastating. Can I get that? I don't know. Ooh, that's amazing. There's a big old debuff to everybody who she can see. Skill. Medicate. Talent. Anything else that we can have? Heavy gunner. Cut them for the weak. Shoot on the hands. That could be okay. That's alright. That's okay, that's good actually. Accustomed to glory. Give me that. We can have more free attacks earlier. That's good. Abelard. I think we're done with your Vanguard powers. I think. Daunting opportunity. Daunting defense. That's good. Give me that. Heinrichs, any more Sacre powers? Have some more lore warp. Because you're lacking. Sack your stuff. Oh, you only have regular talents, I think. Confer immunity. If the allies being healed is already at full wounds, they gain temporary wounds. When an enemy adjacent to an ally dies, that ally gains attack corpus of convention. If multiple allies are adjacent to the enemies, one is detected at random. Any psychic power that targets only the target with corpus conversion will work as if the Sacred Society of everything is true here. Will not damage the veil. It's pretty good, I guess. Pulse of life. Heals. The healing can critically heal. Okay. The Psyker's allies or the Psykers are under the effect, they gain +5 toughness. For each effect. That's good. On the first turn of every combat. Meh. Obscure Threat. Meh. Damaging psychic powers while being threatened. Okay. Stabilizing factor. Whatever. Second sight. That's also pretty good. Also pretty good. That's also pretty good. It's okay. Oh, Star rating 3. Give me that. Should have checked for that. For level 28. Or 27. Anyway, Pascal, can you get some... Let's see. Melta Weapon Expert, Plasma Weapon Expert. Weapon Proficiency. Advanced Skill Tech Use. You don't have that? I think you're gonna have the highest skill of anybody inside the group. Opening, Bringer of Doom. Sure. Alright, until the end of the assassin's turn. Never mind, that's trash. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. More damage. So 157 tech use. Marcus has 150 persuasion, so Pascal's the highest skill of anybody. You have 130 awareness. Okay, well, Pascal in his tech use. Makes sense. Bunch of Dukari stuff. Poison Ekatari Blade. And Witch Armor. More Gladiators. I guess this was it. We did it. Hunter Carapace. Gem Armor. The man died clutching his intestines as he split from his lacerated stomach.
Rise to the top, or get
Okay.
left in the dust.
Yoink. Witch Gunslinger. Yoink. That's pretty much it. Was the entirety of which, whatever this name is. Vikian 6. It's hard to remember the names. The body was partially flayed and drained by the amount of blood. The victim was still alive when it happened. Because it bleeded. So we have to go back to Dargonus. Receive House of Celios demands for Cassia. And whatever else is our next on our list of things to do. Oh, hey, Inspection Master. A captain who calls himself the Master Inspector is in the market for human merchandise. What? Where is it? Blaze in the void. No. Okay. Huh? There's a rumor. What was that? Contract? The Hive World wants stuff. Lugnalia's Crusade wants more people for the head of Avolius. After a successful attack, these gauntlets go into war plus 50% effect to inflict the blading effect. That could be good for maybe Argenta and the Inspection Master. If we spend people, we get money. I mean, we don't have any people to spend. We're about to do a big project on one of the other worlds. Punishment of the Outsiders. Punishment by calculation. His Imperial Navy. Dodge against enemy enemies. Good damage. Dangerous literates and idle thinkers could be surrounded the work. Less complacency, more plasteel chemicals. 5% damage against cyclers and navigators. That's alright, I guess. I just want to keep going. What do we have down there? Security +2. Complacency +1. Blood sports. Gladiator arenas will recycle the surplus to the delight of visiting aristocrats. We have done the Envirodome. The mining complex are becoming overcrowded with convicts. The massive Custaflix domes will purify the air. Blocks Project Ergonomics. Mining complexes are getting crowded. Killing fields. There are no more convicts than tasks to fulfill. Will consume any amount of living labor. Superior munitions. All allied gain +5.6 skills and +5% damage. Or test of wills. Their supers can be expelled from their quarries. Over time they will run wild in Arden. Select fighters for service. That sounds useful. Security +2 and people. That sounds like a good one. So let's see. Do we want complacency or efficiency? I think that's a better boost. So Envirodomes. Block Servitudes, blocks Layered of the Void. I get some mobile extractions and some plasteel. Or the Ring Vigilance, a compact weapon, and profit. I think mobile extractions are a better reward. They're basically resources, potential resources. And these are all free. Okay. How about the other worlds? Do they need to be managed? That's alright. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. Alright. Next. Or to go back to Dagornis. Thankfully I already have a express railway highway to that spot. Warp travel. Warp travel. Easy. Arrange a reception for the Navis nobility. Oh, we have other stuff to do? Let me check. Journal. Blades in the Void. Wait for a response from Dargonus. The Red Leader evaded capture. Information about the pillaging has been sent. Undetermined. We're supposed to wait. Well, I know where they are. They're hidden over there, in Odonatus. Did I break it? I might have broken it by going there. Ah, Arastupas received a message from Dargonus. He closely studied the data from the incursion on Verbos 6, including the mention of the Xenos leader. He promised to direct the efforts of his aides to identify those enemies of humanity so the locations can be determined. Master Scander is also reporting that the Krabi are getting ready for more attacks. Information from his aides continues to arrive. The personally export to you the moment the target of upcoming race becomes clear. Your personal participation in defense will be the best strategy. So, stop the Xenos raid on your holdings. I mean, I will, if I can. Okay, sure. You tell me what to do. If that's how that works. Oh. Master Helmsman, the crew is grumbling again, but they've the right reason this time. Our analytic systems have gone totally bonkers. The Red Robes, I mean, Tech Priests, are blaming the anger of the machine spirits. This is how they profess their displeasure and the crew not being worshipful. We've already managed to stabilize the output of the augurs and auspexes, but you should know that there's something awfully sketchy about the machines these days. I can confirm, Lord Captain, the vessel's analytic systems were behaving incorrectly for a time. The cogitators could not produce statistical data, and displayed meaningless numeric combinations. This was a safe route, wasn't it? Hey, Foulstone developed. An incredible find has been made on Foulstone, Lord Captain. A volume of Saint Cepha's Lost Diary has been found during the restoration of a crypt. According to his record, the members of the Order of the Hammer were able to find the cryptoarch containing a relic of Saint Calnatius, the Crucible. Cepha's writing on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor and Transformer, granting life and grace. That sounds like a what's it called? A terraforming device. Explorators have been sent a delegation claiming the treasure. How do the exploiters get to have holy treasures? Okay, doggy. The doggy is complaining. I think he wants to leave. 1 second. Wait. Okay, left. Blee. What's the meaning of the dispute? The tech priests claim that the privileges of the Etitus Mechanicus oblige the Order of the Hammer to hand any sacred archaeotech over to them. The Crucible should be considered not as personal belonging of the saint, but as a temporary possession. The Order rejects the thesis. The right to care for these sacred objects belongs to the Ecclesiarchy's cults. How fierce are the deliberations? Quite. The discussions have been happening now for more than 8 cycles without interruption. Both sides have provided more than 100 legal experts and have put forward around 4,000 theses, arguments, and testimonies. The Special Administratum Commission, comprised of 200 armed clerks, has arrived to pass a verdict and enforce the law. This is probably the largest religious dispute in the Expanse history. Abbess Lugnalia is vehemently defending the rights of the Order, and seems to have managed to instill a touch of righteous fear in the explorators. Perhaps it will keep them from taking revenge if the dispute does not conclude in their favors. Companions? It is likely that the research contained in these ancient treaties and archival repositories of the Mechanicus will provide factual information. I can spare some of my computing power to find such a case. I believe that the chronicles of Amelian Conclave describe mystical miracles witnessed by zealots while praying at the ancient banner of Saint Capius. Should the Crucible perform a similar miracle, then no doubt it will remain that it is indeed a holy relic, not a property of the Etitus Mechanicus. Shut up, Jay. Persuasion 35. Let a convincing miracle happen that will prove the Crucible a true relic. Persuasion. Now I feel uneasy at the thought that I have become the mastermind of this deceit. After some time, the Crucible relieved a visual miracle at the enthusiastic spectators, presenting to those gathered for the debate sacred images of martyrs' blessings, the ancient artifact. And even though some witnesses claim to have caught a glimpse of some strange people operating the NENS machines, most of those present have admitted the fact of this miracle, and the status of the Crucible's relic, so it was a deceit, I see. The exploiters have made peace with their loss and asked the permission to conduct several of their own rituals with the Crucible. Researching the Crucible has identified it as a device of capable terraforming. Fueled by the geothermal energy of the planet, it could turn a wasteland into a blooming garden. A way to launch it has yet to be found. Okay. Any more project we can do? Nope. That's it. Isn't that supposed to be a quest? Wasn't that a quest over here? New ruler. Complete a development project of the highest difficulty in any colony. Can I just do that? Dang it. Oh. Does it count now? Hard to say. What do you mean by difficulty? Is this not it? Oh well. Dargonus. Time to visit you. Seems like the Drukhari are supposed to be the next step in the main quest, but they haven't attacked anywhere else yet. So we're waiting for them to do something. I can keep exploring the Expanse for a bit until we have the next step in our main quest. Let's land. Receive the Orsalio dynasty. Boop. Okay, I'm gonna have to go all the way over here. Go. Go, Marcus, go. Run. Come on. There he is. The Von Valentius Palace. Make use of cover to minimize the damage to your characters. Press any key. Up. Let's have a talk with the Chancellor, supposed to prep me for the discussion for the Nevis Nobility House. Madame. Uh-oh. Where's it purple? No, game. Stop it. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna file a bug report. Alt B. Click on the character. Up. Alt B. That is the wrong button. Alt B. Like this. I think I got it. Is that saving? Kmitrovica aspect. Visual. Email address. I mean, okay, I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna have to do this off stream. No, I have a streaming ready email. Let me just boop, go get it. There it is. Look at that. It pays to be prepared. Bug report. Up. Boop. There it is. Not gonna go for Discord. Discard the bug. The more detail gets specified, the easier it will be with this. What steps cause the bug to occur? Okay. Game breaking issues. Let's go with purple. Select. Shen. Aura. Around. The character. Produced by talking with them for before meeting the Orselio dynasty in the throne room. Got it. Bug report, you agree? Yeah, sure. Receive updates? I don't care. Bug report. Okie dokes. Now time to talk. Your lordship? I hope your sound Dargonus will be beneficial to your physical and mental state. What about the meeting with the navigator of House Orselio? I need to report. The esteemed navigators have taken residence in the guest estate and await to meeting you. Okay. Make the arrangements. I lose 1 money. Sure. Understood, your lordship. Would you like to hold this meeting shortly? Yes. Have the messenger sent to retrieve the esteemed guests. Go. We're gonna fight. If I say no. I'd like not to, if at all possible. Boop. Regent Aranto Arcelio, esteemed delegation, the rogue trident in the Von Valentius Protectorate welcome you. Come this way, please. Nods. And they come. Okay. The esteemed representatives of the Nevis nobility have arrived at the Rogue Trader's court, the regent of the Great House Orselio, Aranto Orselio. His companions, Lady Glaceria, Navigator Leozo Simo, his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandrina, Lady Danex. Okay, like 6 or 7 people are here to meet with me. Is that Cassia? A tall, wizened old man proudly stares at you with milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways with his every move, as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars the regent's face where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growth. Rogue Trader, the regent's piercing voice cuts through the silence. On behalf of our Sorcelio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at his meeting, and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know there are still lords in the Expanse who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. This is not why we are here. Our grace is obliged to note how much the Rogue Trader has done for our Sorcelio by protecting his beloved child. We waited for many turns to behold her radiant visage. Come now, child, there is much we need to discuss. Protection? The regent passively scratches his scant beard with webbed fingers. I suppose we can tolerate that. After all, it was you who rescued the child. If so, tell us. What happened on Urak 5? The renegades among your people seized control of the station and tried to kill the Lady Navigator. They didn't get away with it. In that case, House Orselio is deeply indebted to the Rogue Trader, and we were willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceedingly rare will suffice. Now come, child, it's time we deported you for your new home, so that we may finish what we started. Cassia, can you stay, please? You're the horse of this, the workhorse of this team. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Don't just stand there. Help the Rogue Trader defend the child and the
Attack?
palace.
Who's attacking us?
You will pay for betraying Felek and our freedom,
Ah.
traitor! Now kill them all!
Uh-huh. I mean, we got this. Cassia's here, so we're good. Yeah, we start the fight. Yeah, skip.
You will beg
Yeah, okay.
mercy, but I will
Argenta,
You dare cross the
go around
threshold?
here. Marcus, step forward. Cassia, step forward. That should do it. Buff,
I'm afraid
Damn it.
not. Step aside. The
Buff.
navigator is coming.
Argenta, do a big old burst in them.
I'll do it.
Never mind. Can't.
Doubt is for the weak.
Boop. Ooh, Marcus, if you get here, can you give
Let's
Argenta a
create some
boost?
opportunities.
Yay.
Make it happen.
Who goes first? This bodyguard, so let's kill it. Him. Kill him. Murder. About 70 damage. That's pretty good. Argenta again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I can have a regular shot. And then a free attack. Nice. If we're lucky, we can revel in slaughter.
I act.
Boop. Do a single shot
I will not.
on this guy. Why not? Was good enough. Cassia's turn. When is Marcus's turn? In a while. Alright, Cassia. Extra turn. Lich pin on Argenta.
I am a navigator, not
Extra
a
turn.
servitor.
Argenta. Argenta. Free attack. At a 200% boost. Attack. This guy.
As the Emperor commands,
Screw him. Nice. Revel in Slaughter.
do it.
Reload. That should do it. And now Cassia just look at one guy. Who's next on the turn order? This boy? Oh, this guy then.
Me.
Damn it.
Insist, Lord Captain.
Since Marcus's turn is gonna happen in so many rounds, we can
I'll
give Argenta an extra turn
death in colours.
with infinite attacks. Well, infinite.
The enemies of the Emperor
As long as she keeps getting kills, she can keep attacking. Let's go for the Lady Navigator. Never mind, we can't.
Doubt is for the weak.
Dead. Next. Go here. Argenta. We're gonna get her finally. Yay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Chosen.
Oof. Again.
I'll do
Murder. Nice. Revolt and
it.
starter.
The Emperor commands, I act.
Reload.
Doubt is for the weak.
Shoot.
As the Emperor commands.
Oh, 38%. Never mind. And it's Marcus's turn. Was gonna give a turn to Cassia.
Accept your lot.
Should have given her all the buffs too. Damn it.
Emperor, give me strength.
Cassia, buff yourself.
Is this a job for the
That was like a +4 to damage, I think. That was way more than that. Who do I really want to kill? Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh. Then even individually look at all of them. Dead.
Me. If you insist.
Dead.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Dead. Oh, he's not dead. He survived. How about the guy over there?
If I
He
may,
survived too.
I'm
Now you
not
die?
accustomed. Try to die with grace, at least.
You die, maybe.
Battlefields are always drowned in
Damn it.
violence.
Marcus, can you finish him?
Taking
Move.
calculated risk is my second
Shoot.
nature.
AoE.
I'll see to it first.
Nice. Ah, you survived? Oh, maybe not. The duty of the Navis Nobility. Mercy. The navigator covers her face with her disfigured scaly hands, each with an extra finger, and conjointed phalangeal bones. Her clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several unexpected bolts are sticking out of her chest plate. Rogue Trader, whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Sparing me, and I will swear to tell you the whole truth about the madness that is devouring House Rosalio like a malignant tumor. Do not let the regent deceive you with unheeded lies, lest the cursed child ruin your protectorate. Yeah, I'm good. Any last words? Tisiphony's heirs be damned. I know that House Rosalio will cast off the tyrant's shackles someday, though not here and now. Others will come true. Well, murder. Rogue Trader, House Rosalio humbly asks for your lenience and forgiveness. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying amongst our ranks. As for them sneaking to the Rogue Trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime, God Emperor be our witness, the accursed renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. I'd also offer you compensation worthy of a Rogue Trader, as a gesture of friendship and an apology for unpleasantness. I believe you, Regent, and yet this is now the second attempt that has been made on Cassia's life. I need answers. Ready to tell you everything we know so that this misunderstanding can be remedied as quickly as possible. About the renegades. They are madmen who seek to destroy the centuries-old traditions of our great house, so carefully nurtured by the previous Novator, Tisiphone or Celio. They deem the century of our rule as a tyranny, and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools! If the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole of our society would fall into oblivion. What is the Atlas? Why do they seek to destroy the house's relic? They dread her power, for only a Novator can fully grasp the mysteries and harness the power of the Star Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. Why are they trying to kill Cassia? Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of one of the true Starway Atlas, which one belonged to our great Novator Tisiphone or Celio. They secretly hated the grace, when Tisiphone abdicated her responsibilities and set out for parts unknown. Does Cassia really care about the Atlas? Carry the Atlas? We believe it with all our heart. The Novator spent many cycles in the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination known only to the Novator. Tisiphone gave the order and followed them soon after. It looks as our society has fallen into hard times. He stays silent and replies, "To call your statement false would be a lie. For many years we've managed to maintain the fragile balance within our house, but then the Novator's departure shook the faith of many. The treasury is empty, the navigator has skirted the warp's routes or scrambled, many of our allies cannot be reached. Which is why it is important to complete this child's education. It is Cassia's duty to take Tisiphone's place and lead the house. What do you know about Cassia's unbridled power?" A special gift for a special child. She was born with it, grew up with it. Whatever. I've heard enough. Compensation. You needed a compensation more than ever. Yeah, sure, you can keep it. The regent acknowledges your words with a nod and waits for you to continue. I still hold the House will sell you a new regent personally responsible. What does this mean, Rogue Trader? Public Procurement Alliance. Officers for them to navigate ships within the limits of the Protectorate. Sure influence. Take Cassia, get off my world. Death. Public Procurement Alliance. With great pleasure, our emissary will contact yours and deliver the scrolls for your signatures and seal. May the Emperor bless this new alliance. We must remind you that this is a turbulent time. We are delighted to be allies with the Rogue Trader, but until our internal and external conflicts are resolved, our capacity for assisting you will be limited. Can I help you? It would be highly disrespectful of us to refuse the aid of a Rogue Trader. We do hereby accept your offer. If you will allow, we shall discuss the details later. Settled then. There's still one matter we must discuss. As we said earlier, the child must return to the hold. We hope you will be gracious enough to acquiesce. Are you sure? There's a pregnant pause. The regent stares at you, as if trying to peer through the skin, muscle, and bones and see the darkness corners of your heart. You're not wrong, Rogue Trader. If you're willing to take care of the child while we deal with our problem, so be it. And now we must bid you farewell. Yay, Cassia stays with us. Awesome. I think I saw talk to Cassia as our next objective. I can do that. She's over there in the corner of this room, if I remember right. There she is. Cassia? Okay, we have to go back on the bridge. Let's do that. To the bridge. Go. Leave. Wait, maybe I should have picked up some loot. Nah, I didn't see any. Even if I did pick it up, what would it be? Some regular armor and las guns? Did they even fire on this? I don't think the enemy even had a turn. Water. Ah. Yum. So now I think we have to wait until we receive a call as to where the Xenos are gonna strike next. Let's start with Cassia. On the bridge. We can explore some unknown reaches while we wait for the call. Okay, unrest on fuel deck 3. Send enforcers, I mean. Wait, that's the wrong direction. Whoop. Over here is where Cassia's resting at. Cassia, I want to talk about it?
It is so fortunate you have come. I admit I was seeking you out myself. After the events on Dargonus, it felt like an anthracite grey mantle had dropped on my shoulders. I spent a long time thinking about our very first meeting and what happened next. I cannot wait to shake off this dreary color. You are the only one who I trust to hear this confession. The thought of being Novator both frightens and sickens me. How can I manage an entire house if I cannot even control my powers? I am just grateful to you for always being close and guiding me to the right path. Thank you, Rogue Trader. It will be an honor to keep guiding your vessel through the Sea of Souls. until you decide otherwise.
Are you feeling any bad for the person I killed?
On the contrary, Lord Captain. The mere thought of what happened tightens a grey-blue slip noose around my throat. To realize, again and again, how fervently your subjects hate you. I am sorry, Lord Captain. I should not have darkened your colors with my own struggles.
You feel a suffocating lump in your throat. Alarmed, Cassia passes the palm over your shoulder, as if shaking off some ash that settled there. You feel some relief.
I have enjoyed your company.
Okay, thanks. Let's go and explore some unexplored places while we wait for the call for where to defend next. That is part of the main quest, right? I'm kind of doubting it now. Let me see. Chapter 2. Shadow Quarters under quarantine. Look for cash in the Shadow Quarters. And stop the Xenos raids on your holdings. Okay. Return to the palace of the Attis Administratum. No, that's for Jay's quest. I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, let's explore while we wait for the call. There's a bit over there. La Totayan's Passage. The forces from different decks of the Val Valentius vessels are reported terrifying sight. The skin of some of the crew members has become translucent, revealing knots of muscle and blood beneath. Or see small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside of them. And we're good. A whole bunch of the colonies have gotten developed. Your Lordship Janus is reporting about the disaster. Ghostly Xenos figures that appear at dusk and go away at dawn. In a ravenous swarm, they attack one agricultural facility each night, freezing everything they touch. The attacks take place in the complexes closest to the uncontrolled sector of the planet, where nature itself has turned against us. What do you know about the wraiths? They are incorporeal and difficult to discern, but they happen to have aldery features. The spirits draw the warmth out of humans, plants, and animate objects, but it seems that they do not hunt consciously. They simply do not notice anything in their way. At dawn, they dissolve into the mist. The wraiths also differ amongst themselves. Some are dark as the void, others shine like stars in the night. What is spawning these wraiths? Is it the corrupted sector? Likely. They gather at the borders at the break of dawn, and whirl in a wild dance, howling and destroying all living things, then disperse into thousands of fading flashes. Something's not right. The wraiths appear on the planet's outskirts and rush towards the heart of the contaminated region instead of invading from within it. How do I know that? Their differences may suggest that there are two groups of wraiths opposing each other. Advisors. Manifestation. Specialist. Whatever. I got interested in ghosts. Footfall by a book. Whatever. It would be better to turn to a good priest. They are skilled exorcists. Exile the spirits from the Xeno artifacts. The Ritual of Silence. The Specialist. I guess Messiah Sliver, but less complacency. Meh. Idera. I lose security. Or I lose profit. A Spirit Drape. Less security. We have a lot. We can afford to lose a bit of security. We got slow warp and lower Xenos. A strange shard. Or lose complacency, which we don't have any of. Idira, Ritual of Silence. At the appointed time, dozens of psychers around Janus start a ritual known as the Ritual of Silence. It surprisingly did not cause any sort of catastrophe, visible to the naked eye, at least. An invisible force pushed the rays away from the man-made structures, stopped their horrifying dance, and shielded the Lord Captain's subjects from the rampage of the Xenos. Yay. Lord Captain, we received reports from Gargonus. Some common folk from the now ruined Scipione 84249 have succumbed to the heresy of defiance. Forming to engine vandals gangs, they now ride amongst the wastelands on the wasteland that had cleaning Goliaths. They declare themselves outside the law, raiding the hive's outskirts only to escape retribution in the toxic wastelands. Many of them did not want to obey you more than equitable decision to send them to the restoration site of Scipione. Thus they have fled the labor settlements, committed the heresy of Disobedience. Remember that the Brigadier clan in charge of debris removal keep in contact. We could pass on your words to the renegades, or force them to disclose location. What is this Brigadier clan? A unit of workers and technomats who have been working on the lower levels. Small-scale bosses on the watches and the shifts, useful common folk who have proved their worth with diligent labor and valuable knowledge. They stand much lower than the esteemed trader, let alone the aristocrats. But the common folk heed their kin, and the brigadiers have both the authority and the ability to manage them. The Scipions keep to themselves, but the brigadiers have not shown any signs of disloyalty. They were the first to volunteer to return to the ruins and set up the debris removal project. They're certainly useful and are accustomed to praising the Emperor through their labor. Their grief at the loss of their home and the resilience with which they have accepted it, made them appear like heroes and martyrs in the eyes of others. How do they survive the wastelands? And why do they not want to rule with me? This is a rather uncomfortable way of life, your lordship. They must always beware of acid rain and hurricanes moving a decent distance from the hives. They get their food from abandoned outposts, paying for it with the lives of those killed by autonomous security systems. Water and promethium are rationed very strictly. They live by marauding on occasional hunts and plundering, sometimes their own kin, sometimes the outskirts of the hives. They are a tribe of degenerates and barbarians. They're developing its own clan's culture. Advisors? The ancient vandals have managed to tame the ancient machine spirits. That means that there are technomats amongst them, or even tech priests. That renders them negotiable. It would be efficient to utilize such renegades instead of disposing of them. A promise of reward for every piece of technology found in the wasteland of Dargonus and returned back to the dynasty will ensure that their obedience and tractability. If you wish to exterminate them, Electa, do not waste your time on hunting them down. Instead, deceive them into defeating each other with a prize, a weapon, or a trophy. After the monkey are finished slicing each other up for the right to obtain it, your warriors shall finish the deeds. The aristocrats of Dargonus despise them, but are also secretly afraid of them. Renegades that can evoke such fear. If I had exiles like this on my home, would I have curbed my ambitions of my brothers and sisters? I am scheming and conspiring right now, am I not? Bravo, Lady Casey, do not be ashamed of the unique ability bestowed by your heritage, that your birthright. We should help them and give aristocrats a real threat to keep in their place. Leader of the Ancient Vandals. Again, +1 movement point. Mechanisms by less profit. Wasteland Generator. The essential component of the Dargonus fleet frigate was discovered in the wastes. Torpedo tubes. I'm good with torpedoes. They spread rumors about certain valuables in possession of the Vandals, and when they're done fighting amongst themselves, we shall cut it to ready and finish them off. The Wasteland Twister. A great sword. A great power sword. Okay. It would be strange to teach you the methods we employ to fight against you. A rumor about a heavy weapon shipment gets lost somewhere between two hives had been spread amongst the ancient Vandals' clans. A fight for the 7 armored trucks has broken out in the wasteland, rumored to have cargo that will provide enough firepower to break to the defense of any hive. When the depleted winners had finally cut open the truck's lining, the only thing waiting them there was a squad of enforcers, enraged by 3 cycles of sitting in tight, dark spaces. The tribe's best warriors have died in the slaughter. The survivors were taken in by the Brigadier clan. More workers are always needed for rubble removal. It will be years before the ancient Vandals' numbers replenish, and they can pose a threat once again. Yay! Fortress World has been done. Any more projects? One of those, maybe? One of those, if we have the reputation. Later, then. Lord Captain, a strange anomaly has been detected on Kava Gamma. A series of orders defined as Procedure 0C forced itself into the production algorithms. The servants of the Omnicide defined its execution status as most sacred and therefore followed its instructions impeccably. In just one cycle, cameras were erected in all manufacturing rooms, connected by the computing channels of the cogitators. They make a pattern similar to those applied to the digital cells of the machine spirit. The 0C procedure commands Magi with an above-average psi receptivity index to enter the cells. Those tech priests who took their seats in the cells fall into a blissful data dream, where they listen to Bind Havoc hymns, very similar to those that periodically wired from the warp box of Cubis Delphine. Uh-oh. The performance of the manufacturer has dropped. Many of the machine god servants have abandoned their posts. What do you know about the procedure? Is it part of Delphine's legacy? We can't trace the source. They don't want to oppose the procedure because it violates the sacraments. Grand scale computation. Advisors. These things need to be filled with high size sensitivity tech priests. Why use our servants? Use other people's tech priests. Are they singing? It is surprising that your race was able to achieve such a harmonious form of interaction with man-made tools. My kidsmen also use psychoacoustic harmonicas to guide our creations. I'm not a bone singer, but I might be able to tell your servants of certain principles regarding how the universe sounds. I find this sacrilegious suggestion to be in breach of the data unity of a protocol. A signal seemingly from nowhere that has the highest execution priority. A perfect weapon for capturing the planet. It should be anatomized. Irlet. Share the wisdom. We lose security. We gate. Ancient cybersmiths. All allied deals more energy and machine damage. Alderi machine training. All allies gain lower Xeno and lower Xenos dodge reduction against Xenos. Research the procedure. Secrets of Ancient Cybersmiths. And Hyrix. Abolisher of the procedure. We deal more damage to part machines and machine. Irradiate, share the wisdom. We will see if the monkey are capable of learning from the civilized. 2 hours later, your servants have started their interrogation, seeking to determine the nature and purpose of the mysterious procedure. They have encountered ancient creations of data smithing, impossible in the current times, and have been filled with great awe. They could not fathom the wisdom of the digital archaeotech. The blasphemous research of Xeno knowledge, undertaken as part of the interrogation, has led a series of heretical acts of creation. The weakened minds of the Megas sought to apply the secrets of the Alderi to the research. They were servitized, and the results of the work placed in a protected forbidden directory. Cool. Hey, we have some more stuff. Everything here has been done. Genis, everything here has been done, I think, except for that, for these two guys. Dargonus. We could go for the last bit, but let's go Genetic Mercy. The genetic purges will be stopped. This world needs working hands. Okay. Lord Captain, a disturbing report has come from the quarries of Viable 6. The slave laborers have lost their minds. They forget how to use tools, they huddle together and continue to stare aimlessly into space, even under the lashes of whips, ruining the manning deadlines. Some people get obsessed with using their nails to carve the blasphemous symbols on their tools, on machines, or even their own bodies. The most mad have painted the walls of several mines from floor to ceiling with symbols and then gone off deep into the mining tunnels. None of them could be found. The wardens consider it a performance to divert attention away from the escapees. What symbols? Hard to give these drawings any sort of intelligible definition. Round circles connected by lines. That sounds like heresy. Pics. You realize these symbols are connected to a strange logical sequence. Advisors. Pattern. Practical purpose. Investigate. Start up J. The slaves will continue to disappear for no reason, then others will soon follow, whether out of fear of disappearing themselves or out of hope for the possibility of escape. Put pressure on the slaves' leaders. Watchdogs of Viable 6. We gain +3 speed for the first round. Or Expert Cryptographer. We gain +7 logics. Abelard. I have no pity for those who have been who have been exiled to penal worlds for the atonement. They continue to create disorder all around themselves. Exhausted by sophisticated interrogations, the prisoners' foremen have been ordered to exterminate anyone who shows any sign of insanity. The purges wiped out many workers, but the disappearance of the strange phenomenon has stopped. Yay. Let's see, what do we want again? Nothing. It was between these two, right? No, I want this one. Some explorator, some extractiums. Okay then. Anyway. Travel. Attack in the silence of Mirror Circuit. Lord Captain, we have received an astropathic message from Dargonus. Achilles reports a Xeno race against a merchant ship in the silence of Mirror Circuit. Is that the one who was full of enemies? The coordinates of our hypothetical contact have been forwarded to the crew. Must hurry. It's not like the merchant ship will be able to resist the enemy for humanity for too long. We might be a bit far away. Where is it? Mersurgit. Mersurgit? Mersurgit? I think I know the name. Are we close by? I don't see anything. Mortis Asses. Orthoseptim, Kernak, Tenebris. There it is. It's kind of close by. A couple of jumps away. Space combat is available. Well, we're gonna have to do a couple of jumps to get there. Do you have like a counter? Arrive in time to have the void ship. Okay. Well, chart new routes. We got a +1 for some reason. Well, do I take the time to visit this place? Let's visit it since we're here. Hopefully just visiting doesn't take any quote-unquote game time. Unknown ships. Oh. Ruins, which we explore. Let's see what we got. Looks like Imperial ruins. Or... yeah, I think they're Imperial. I think, maybe. That looks vaguely like an eagle.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The words emitting faint synergies, but no threat. They vaguely resemble a periodic articulator, but there's subtle differences, yeah. I noticed.
Never
Boop.
doubt me.
Quick save, just in case. There's a big map. No, it's just a tiny map.
Let us not
How about over here? Doesn't put it immediately.
Nothing escapes
It's too
my
broad for
sight.
comfort. What do we have? A cracked Xeno chest. Weird. The remains of the unknown structures are haphazardly strewn upon the plateau.
Top or get left in the dust.
Athletics check for some purpose. Oh, this looks weird.
Expected result.
Ugh. Lower warp, activate the pedestal. Uncover the pattern. A single look at this strange pattern is enough to send your mind
Keep your wits
reeling.
about you.
I see. We're supposed to draw. You can make shapes. Carve a strange pattern on the floor. A fog descends over your mind. Okay, let's try the one we uncovered, this one. Activate.
Help me, Lord Captain.
Ouch. Okay. Can I choose? Yeah. No. Yes. Maybe. We can't make this shape, can we? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we can try at least. Ouch. Damn it. Let's keep it basic with this sign over there. Yep. It seems the pattern no longer works. Okay, then we have to redo it. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. So, you go over there. No. No. Yes. Boop, boop, boop. And you go over there. Across, if that's even gonna work. Doesn't work. Got it. So we can't do this line, apparently. These bonking noises. In that case, how about... okay, if we can't do this line until the end, then let's start with it, like this. That's gonna work. Okay. Up. Oh, there's a ghost. A war preparation. Up. So, this. Damn it. I have to go back there. That doesn't work. Damn it. I can't bounce the signal that well. They don't cross very well, basically. Oh, this one crosses. Hey, that's good. Okay, so we know that one crosses at least. In that case... Hey! Okay, so we can do this. This is gonna be the last finish, so... This. So if we're gonna go reverse this. So you're gonna have to point like this. Like that. Then point... Let me see. You should finish it. Aha! Look in the jaws. A chest. With a sword. An ancient force sword. Okay. This sword deals an additional psi rating damage. I can give that to Heinrich. Is that a one-handed sword? Yeah, it's one-handed. Heinrich, you have your new super sword. That's not heretical, I swear. Okay, time to leave.
Is there money to be made?
That was cool, we got a super sword. Anyway. Let's scan this planet, fight the ships, and then make our way to wherever it was that the Xenos are attacking. The wonders of nature. This lone mountain chain is composed entirely of a mineral with a shiny, mirror-like surface. The mineral itself has no particular value for the production, but its properties make this planet incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliantly reflected in the many surfaces of the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches, and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear starry nights, or when aurora trails dance in the sky. The New Hampshire crew have asked the lord captain's permission to visit the remarkable place. Okay. The shorties pass without incident, and the ship's officers talk about it for weeks afterwards. Lady Cassia spent a great time in the Mirror Mountains. Upon return to the ship, she spent several days in her quarters in front of her easel, but the canvas remained unmarked. Got it. Mine. Let's fight some ships. Quick save in case it's an unwinnable fight. Sometimes that happens. As soon as you draw close to the unknown ships, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows and drifting asteroids. Captain Zenta Labouche offers a mocking greeting and a proposition. You can buy your way out of this. The suggestion sends you into a fury. You're in a no-win scenario. You can either enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay to save your skin. Don't do it. Captain Labouche makes her displeasure quite apparent, but acknowledges that it would not be in her best interest to cross the rogue trader. The retreat. Huzzah! And we leveled up too. Yay. Let's go and manage that. Also, I have to equip the new lance on my ship. We'll go and stop the attack on the merchant. I think I'll call it there for today. Tomorrow morning in like, let me see. In less than 12 hours, basically, is going to be the next stream. As soon as I'm done sleeping, basically. Available skills, commerce, and ballistic, sure. Argenta. Weapon, nope. Agility, yes. And how about you get a new talent, huh? Characteristic training. Basic skill training. Demolition. Abelard. You could get, let's see, you have Carouse. Athletics. And how about some toughness? Nice. Heinrichs. Get some, let's see. Toughness could be good, but strength is also good. Any more psyker stuff? How about advanced skill lore warp? Pascal. Intelligence weapon. How about agility? And logic. And Cassia. You have awareness. How about low Imperium maybe? Low Imperium. And fellowship. Or perception. Yeah, fellowship. You're an officer. That makes sense. Okay, let's equip the void ship with the new lance we got from our colony projects. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. The Titan Forge lance weapon. Ooh. If I could have a double lance and kill any ship that crosses our prow. The torpedoes are useful too. Up. So we're going down there. Let's make this a yellow route, so we don't get attacked as soon as we cross it. Boop. Nothing. I see here it says that there's plasteel, but is it tapped or not? Let me take a look. We have a whole bunch of extractors, so we can plop them down now at our leisure. Oh yeah, it's being extracted, I think. Good. I know we need more adamantine. I've been ignoring it because it comes in so low quantities. Provision plasteel. Let me take a look. I might mine some of the provisions. We don't get many of those. Yeah, it's being exploited, I think. Alright, let's fight some Xenos. Space combat is available in the system. What does that mean? Arrive in time? What do you mean arrive in time? I tried. I went straight here. I just didn't spend any of my navigator points to get here. That's the only difference. Apparently I'm too late. Oh well. I tried.
Enemy contact! All hands!
Oh.
Make ready to unleash
You have an ally.
fury.
The sword frigate. These guys are kind of close by. I could get him, but his shield is gonna protect him, maybe.
With the force of a supernova.
Oh, it hits. Decent hit too. Look at that. Thank you, upgraded lance. Miss. That's it? Just miss. Okay. Let me launch a torpedo.
Keep up the pressure.
I could ram him, but I want to keep my shields. So instead, let's just stay close to this frigate. This.
All hands, prepare for
I
acceleration.
can shoot my batteries at this guy too. Hopefully this draws their attention down there. 3% chance. Okay, some of them hits. The immortality denied destroyer. That's a name. I want to stay inside my torpedoes range. I think that's good. Ow. 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 Have we reloaded our super torpedo heroic ability yet? Oh. Oh. Aww. That's it? You only have the plasma battery? Okay. You can go get this guy. The immortality denied frigate. Plasma battery.
Let them taste our fury.
Amazing, they all missed. The lance.
With the force of a supernova.
That's better. Torpedo again.
Torpedoes away.
I could have a sharp turn and maybe get him with my lance. If I strafe. That's not gonna be good enough. Sharp turn. Like this.
Helmsman, take us in.
Come on. Okay. Lance. Murder.
Fire at will.
I think that we got it. Nice. He's too far for my macro batteries. Oh well. Is he inside my torpedo range? Maybe not. Maybe not. Ow. Brigade, can you help? Nice. Thanks. Now we go fight the Eldari frigates. The Dukari frigates. The big ones. The bigger ones. I seem to remember the ones we fought in that encounter on that raid on my colony were at like 200 HP. These are only at 90 HP. They're almost in range. Next turn. Let's anticipate. Let's say he goes like this. We should stop here. Back like this. Invictus. I'm gonna need to do a U-turn and launch more torpedoes. Wait, no, that's the... Oh, torpedo control. That was a bit early. Might have made this one miss back by making it face this way. If he does a sharp enough turn, he can avoid it. Let's launch some more.
Keep up the pressure.
Does the lance reach? No. No, it doesn't. Purple frigate, you're about to get pounded. Amazing. Oh, he's gonna avoid torpedoes, I think. If he keeps turning. Oh, yep, he's gonna avoid them. Oh wait, he's not going to avoid these guys though. No. Jeez. Okay. They're shooting me. Got it. Get him. Boop. He's dead. Hopefully Argenta can use the torpedo control again. Argenta? Nope. Damn it. Let's use the super lance. Nice damage. Come on. Wow, you have no chance of finishing him off with this. 3 shots. 4 shots. That's too close. We're gonna take damage if we do this. Strafe a bit. That'll do it. Murder.
Make every shot count.
Damn it.
Fire at
Come on. He's not dead yet. Oh well. Oh, I have to keep moving. Let's show him my back, so that's where my shields are strongest. I think. Maybe the front too. Can you finish him off? With your plasma batteries? No. He's close. Ow. That's one weapon. That's two weapons. And he runs away. He's not trying to escape, however. That's an interesting fact. Argenta, can you, Dang it. Come on, Lance.
force of a supernova.
Yay. We win.
Worthy deed.
A new message from the Master. This time it's not reporting yet another attack, but the alleged location of one of the Xenos leaders. The Kali's aides have reported that said leader will be heading an attack on the Paradise World Grantis. The planet belongs to the Caligos Winter Scale. Who cares? Master Scandal noted this message that responding to this fiscal is unlikely to be considered an incursion. The governor of Grantis will most likely send out a call for aid the moment the raid begins. If your void ship happens to be nearby, no one will question your reason for landing. So where is that? We're gonna do that next time. Let me check. The planet Grantis. In what system is that? The Winter Scale are in the eastern bit, right? Let me check. This one. Palentum Stelos. There it is. How do I get there, though? I'll take this big ol' red route. The cradle. We have enough points to make this a yellow route at least. Okay, well, we'll do this next time. So we'll be responding to the raid and see what happens. The Winter Scale NSC is having a lot of troubles, if I remember right. Okay, there's a whole bunch of unexplored worlds over here, with no paths that leads to them. Same thing here, there's no path here. But here, good thing we didn't explore those last stream. Okay, well, see you guys tomorrow. We'll be stopping some Drukhari raids. Or, at least, we're gonna try to stop them. Bye-bye.